Hi guys, this is Savi. She's very cute.
Hello. Usually not so scuffed, but it's good to have. Listen, it's good to be here. I've been wanting to go and do something with you for like 5,000 years.
Yeah! We've been like rating each other back and forth for like how long? Like a fucking year at this point? It's high time. It's high time that we finally have this collab, and I'm excited, okay?
Me too.
So,
me too.
Let me introduce you to Reddit, Savi. This is Am I the Asshole? Say hello. Our first post of the day. Am I the asshole for declining to fix the errors I made in a blanket I crocheted for someone and taking it back instead? Also, you can see whether they were voted the fucking asshole or not based on this tag right here. Okay. I'm gonna read this first one.
Okay, alright.
I will read it to you. I'm very kind like that. I made a blanket for my sister-in-law, Amanda. I hate that name. I was able to give it to her last weekend. She'd asked for it in certain colors. I didn't have any other projects on my to-do list, so I was happy to make it for her. I had most of the colors already too, so it worked out. When I gave it to her, she was excited and she started to look it over. I figured it was to see how it was put together since she doesn't crochet. After a little bit, she said she loved the blanket, but she couldn't help but notice some of the little mistakes I'd made along the way. I asked her what she meant, and she pointed out some things like I'd accidentally done one row of striping instead of 3 for one section. I'd switched to the wrong color and threw off a pattern at some point, etc. She handed it back to me and told me that she loves my progress with it and couldn't wait to see the finished project. I told her that it was finished. She looked down at it and said that it wasn't done until it was perfect, and I'd made several mistakes that I could easily go back to correct. I was honestly dumbfounded by this. I hate the way perfectionists try to force their quirk onto others. I made this blanket for her for free out of my own free time and because I love her. I told her that. She said she knows and she loves me for it, but that she wouldn't be able to use it because she wouldn't be able to focus on anything but the mistakes. I said whatever and took the blanket back and said that if she doesn't want it, I'll keep it. She looked surprised and said that she does want it. She just wants my best work and not something half-assed. I told her that she thinks me crocheting a whole fucking blanket and making minimal errors is half-assing it. I'd rather just keep the blanket. She's so upset with me and told me I was acting ridiculous and that it wouldn't take me long to fix it. If you know anything about crochet, you know that if I made an error on row 36 of a 1,115 row blanket, that's essentially starting over again. Anyway, I come to you all. Am I the asshole?
No, listen. If someone's gonna be super nitpicky like that, it's like, listen, you're being a bitch right now. You're being a bitch. It sounds like my fucking papa. Like, he'd be like that too. Be like, oh my god, are you half-assing this shit? It's like, shut up.
What? You have a dad like that? Wait, you have a dad?
Barely.
What's it like?
Well, from what I can remember 15 years ago, you know, it was okay. It was fine. He was like, I noticed he was there for a minute and all of a sudden he vanished. I think he was a magician. I couldn't tell, honestly.
Oh, shit! God damn it!
Either a magician or like a milkman. He says that they do like, kind of like, what is it? Like, I think he said like a, God, I can't remember what
bro,
exactly
I activated the trauma.
He said, anyway, and then he said, I loved you. That was a fucking lie.
Bro, holy shit, we're learning all the lore right now. Yeah,
it's
no,
okay.
I don't...
I thought me and you were like the same, no?
No, we're the same, don't worry. Although my milkman left at like, around 3-ish, so... The memories that I have
are you the milkman's
probably...
child or no?
No, I'm not the milkman's child. However, he did have... He was like other people's milkman, if that makes sense. That was like part of the motivation for like my mom leaving him, is that he went and he was like the milkman for another... He was the milkman for another family, if that makes sense to you.
Yes.
Yeah, we're coming out with the lore.
Seems to be a very common thing.
Yeah, so my dad was a milkman, just not my particular milkman. Unravels quick, but the rebuild is grueling slow. Bro, what are you talking about? The father rebuild? There's no rebuild. You get one shot. That's like a one draw. If you don't get the 10-pull 5-star, then you're fucked forever. It is what it is.
The 10-pull 5-star father.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden he just vanishes. You're just like trash.
Yeah, bro, we're left with a 3-star. We got a fucking 3-star. You can't do shit with that. You have to replace it in endgame. That's not gonna get you anywhere.
Yeah, that's pretty trash. I mean, listen. We should at least be able to get at least more than one.
Yeah.
More than one. At least. Come on.
Dude,
just
did you know...
my fucking credit card for it.
Did you know that some people have 2 fucking dads? Jesus himself had 2 dads. And a mom.
Wait, is that true?
Yeah.
Wait.
Dude, he had 2 fathers and 1 mom. Shit's crazy.
No way. No way. Wait,
Why
hold
is
on.
he
this
so
in
privileged?
Scripture?
Well, yeah, you got God.
Well, I don't know how to read, so you're gonna have to like help me out here.
You got God and Joseph, and then you got Mary. So he had 2 dads and 1 mom. Lucky ass motherfucker had the raising of a lifetime. Imagine saying God is my father, and then Joseph is my daddy. Wait, that's... Oh.
So does he have like 2 Christmases, 3 Christmases? Like, I gotta know. Like, how many presents?
I don't know. I feel like somebody with like divorced parents where they have like the custody thing would be able to answer that. I only ever had 1 Christmas. Dude, and 1 Christmas dinner is already so stressful to go to. I would hate having to go to more than 1. Ugh.
Yeah, let me tell you, I'm such a loner. Like, I ain't trying to be talking to nobody. They're like, Merry Christmas. I'm like, why? You took me out of my fucking room.
They said Merry Christmas, and I was like, why? Holy
Ooh.
shit. I'm gonna be
like,
using
what
that
does
from
that
now
mean?
on.
Oh, yeah?
No, but like Jesus invented Christmas. Do you know the Jesus lore?
Once upon a time when I was still a good girl. Now I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, so
I
basically,
fucking forgot all of that.
yeah, Jesus invented Christmas. Like, it's kind of his thing. I mean, it was kind of like the pagans' thing, but then Jesus said, I like it more. And so the pagans were like, you're right, you should have it. And so they gave Jesus, like, Christmas.
And then he just yoinked it. He's like, that's mine.
Yeah. So it's like this sharing
Like, make
thing.
your own thing.
Yeah, so now the pagans celebrate like a bunch of different shit, and then like, you know, Jesus has Christmas. That's Jesus's thing. So I feel like he has everyone's Christmas at the same time. How many people are on the planet? 8 billion plus? Yeah, he has that many Christmases. That sounds like a fucking chore to get through.
Yeah, honestly, like, just 1 is already enough. I gotta like go and talk to people I don't even like. I'm just like, hi, mom. It's been like 2 years. How you been?
Yeah, it's fucking a lot, man. I don't know. Catching up is rough. I don't think I've ever
I'm telling you,
had
I'm just not really
anyone.
much of a talker to people. Like, maybe to like chat and stuff like that. Sure. But like when people want me to actually go and do things, because then all of a sudden I got to be all nice and stuff, and I'm like, listen, like, I'm kind of nice, but like then they're like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. I'm kind of like, I do VTubing, and they're like
I
what does that
can't.
mean? I'm like,
Yeah.
it's kind of like porn.
It's kind of like porn. Is that what you say? Have you really
like,
said
okay,
that to
just
people?
just to get a reaction, I'll be like, yeah, just like, you know, it's like porn, just like, it's like the new age porn. They're like, what does that mean? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, okay, I don't tell anybody in my family what I do for a living. But they know like I'm a streamer, but that's really vague, right? I feel like if they knew how many like cock and dick jokes I make, they would ban me straight up from showing up. I'm actually paranoid about this. Like, what if it leaks and my grandma's just like, I can't have that unholy shit in my kitchen? And then I'm just like banned from the cookout.
Well, you know, my nana likes to pretend like she's holy, and then she goes off to like the casino like every week, and I'm like, yep, exactly, you're real holy. Keep taking the money.
Gambling for Jesus.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Gambling for Jesus. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that one down.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna give that to her.
I don't know.
Try
Wait,
to
guys.
justify it.
Guys,
Try to justify it.
Those who know the Bible better, is gambling a sin? I can't remember. It's like don't
like
fuck.
everything's
It's
a
like
sin.
don't fuck your neighbor's wife. A terrible sin? Yes. They're screwed. Yeah, she's screwed. She's going to hell. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to your nana, but like, she's fucking
who's
hellbound.
watching?
Yeah, it's who's watching. Guys,
Who's
Jesus
watching,
can't
though? Don't
see
be
you in the
snitching.
casino. Jesus can't see
Thou
you in the
shalt not
casino. It's a
snitch.
loophole. It's a blind spot. He can't see you in there. You'll be fine. It's the only sin you can commit.
Thou shalt not snitch, or you shall get stitches.
Yeah.
Amen.
Ah,
I
fucking
think that's
men,
how
bro.
that works, right?
Yeah, something like that. I mean,
Yeah. It's in
can
the
you
scripture.
imagine, like, what if people really do snitch at the altar? And they're just like, Dear Jesus, please make sure that you take care of my family. However, I just thought you would want to know that my Nana was at the casino this Sunday instead of being at church. Also, my little sister is having sex out of wedlock.
Like a
And that
whore.
is all
Amen.
that I have to say. Dude, you know that there are probably children who do this. Probably children who like feel guilt for like the other things their family members are doing, and their dead ass just like, all right, here's the rat list, Jesus. I'm just keeping you updated on the situation. So basically, my dad's a cheat. My aunt does gambling. My mom drinks. My sister's having sex out of wedlock. Jesus,
like
what
my
else?
family.
Oh yeah, and I lied to my teacher about forgetting my homework. I just didn't want to do it. Amen.
Yeah, definitely sounds like okay, my family does that, but the reason why is because they're doing some bad shit too, but they're like, hey, but they're worse. Amen. Amen.
Amen. They actually snitch in prayers?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And then they do it in prayer and then they go back home and say that. And then all of a sudden, like, your cousin got called a whore, and then all of a sudden, like, no one's talking and it's been 3 years. Listen, it's a Hispanic family thing. They're
That's
like,
a
oh my god,
Hispanic
like, trust me,
family thing?
they like the drama, they like the passion, they love the drama, they love the passion. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Do you? That's why I don't be talking to people.
Savi,
It's like, what do you want from me?
that doesn't sound like Hispanic culture. That sounds like narcissism. Can you imagine what the fuck? So what
Same
happens?
thing.
It's like they do the blessing of the dinner or whatever, and they're just like, "Dear Lord, please bless this food, and also could you stop my daughter from being a rancid whore so that her soul will not burn in hellfire forever?" Is
Yeah,
that
that sounds
it?
about right.
Just in
Yep,
front of the whole
exactly.
fam?
Just like that. And then they're like, okay, little pendejo, like, let me tell you something. What did you do last year? You're like, do you want me to tell you? Listen, it gets bad. It gets bad. And all of a sudden they're talking about like your ex-wife, and it's like, oh, well, you cheated. I'm like, well, you're not supposed to fucking say that. And then she's sitting across the room. Like, it gets really bad.
Dude,
It gets
Savi,
really bad.
I saw
Yes.
this post on Twitter, and I wasn't gonna ask you, but now that you've said that about Hispanic families, now I need to ask you. Okay? The post was this. Some guy said, "Have you ever seen a girl act like she's really into her guy, but then she is actually cheating on him?" And then somebody replied to it with a quote retweet, and they said, "Yeah, I've dated Latina women." Is this real?
It's so real it's so real that I always tell people, like, hey, it may look nice, be like, oh my god, I want to date like a Latina, she seems very loving, passionate. There's a catch sometimes. Not everybody, but there's the catch. Hey, coming from experience, okay? Not specifically me, but like, I got family members. They pretty crazy.
Do you know the Shadow the Hedgehog meme?
I like big booty Latinas.
Yeah, that
Wait, is it big booty Latinas? Yes.
Do you think he knows about Latino women? That's what
I
they
think
do?
that's what he likes. Some people like that shit. Like I'm telling you, some
Shadow's a
people are like, ruin my fucking life. It's like, oh my god.
Shadow's a fucking cuck, no way!
Oh yeah, they're like, ruin my fucking life, slap me across the face. I'm telling you, people are wild.
Shit, the Shadow lore comes out. This is insane. Thank you
it's
for
pretty bad.
educating me. I appreciate it. I love learning.
I don't know a lot, but drama, I got you.
Yeah, I love learning about other cultures in this way. Nobody can tell me that or like cancel me for this because Savi is the one telling me. I appreciate that. Thank you for
I got
educating
you.
this white girl on this matter. It sounds very serious indeed.
Listen, I'm gonna give you the brown pass just so you know what's going on. It's the brown. It's a little different. It's a little different.
What's the problem?
You know what? No, I'm not talking about. Listen, I'm scuffed today, okay? My model's scuffed, my brain scuffed. Like, it's gonna be one of those days.
I want to know.
For free.
Guys, okay, I'll find out what the pass is later, but I'm taking it. No take backies. No take backsies. I'm cashing that shit in.
It's like a 1 day like pass, but don't tell no one I said anything.
Yeah,
Because then I'm
guys.
gonna be like, I don't know what she's even talking about.
Whatever the brown pass is, I now have it, and there is
Brown
no
pass.
taking it away. There is
I
no
regret
taking it
saying
away.
it. I regret telling you.
Guys, she regrets it. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I'm sorry. I can be trusted. Just because I have a
Can you?
pass doesn't mean I'll do anything bad, you know? I can wield
But
power
hypothetically,
responsibly.
if you could
If I could.
be bad, then like, what would you do?
I'm already bad. I'm already like, you know?
I'm not gonna lie.
Got, like,
You're
Catholic
pretty
guilt.
wholesome. You're a very
Really?
wholesome person. I think you are. But okay. Before chat says anything, to an extent, like you're very. How should I say? You sound wholesome until all of a sudden you start talking about,
Aww. So you think
So
it's like
it's,
surprising to people that I'm a degenerate? Like they look at me and then they get shocked?
It's like a nice little hook. I think that's perfect. It's like a nice little yin and yang. It's a happy little balance,
I like.
if you will.
My favorite thing about you, Savi, is that whenever I watch your streams, I feel like I'm listening to somebody who's way smarter than I am, like every single time. And so I basically just like, I fucking zone out and I accept anything you say unequivocally as fact. I don't know, I feel like you have a very convincing voice. It's like the type of voice where if you wanted to be a cult leader, we'd all be screwed. It'd be over for us. You could do it.
AmITheA her thoughts on
I'm
the
just
word
old.
Latinx.
I'm almost 32. I'm just like shit. Like, let me tell you, I've been around the block, so I may not be smart, but you know, I've seen some things. I've seen some shit.
Savi, somebody just donated $6 to me to ask you what you think about the phrase Latinx. What is this about?
All right, listen. I'm not the biggest fan of that, all right? Listen, you call me Latina, okay? You call me Latina. Somebody said, oh, like, isn't that supposed to be neutral? I'm like, I didn't grow up with that word. Apparently that word came around a few years ago, and I'm like, oh, this is new to me. Listen, you try to say that to my nana. My nana's like, pendeja, what are you talking about? What is this shit? Why are you trying to teach me brand new words and shit that don't even fucking exist?
Dude,
that's what they say.
I saw a meme that said Hispanics when you call them a slur, and it just had them laughing, and then it said Hispanics when you call them Latinx, and it had them really fucking angry, and I was just like, is this the reality? Because I don't know. I have a roommate. She's Puerto Rican, right? And she hates Latinx because she says that in Spanish it just doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't work. It's not grammatically correct.
I was about to say that.
Whatever.
It's not a word. It's not a word. It's not a word. You try to tell somebody that, and like, you know, you try to speak Spanish to them, it's not a word. People will be like, huh? You try to say that to my nana will be like, what the fuck does that mean? So, I mean, unless she keeps up with the news and stuff like that and all the other shit.
Nana, you gotta
like,
get with the times.
it's not a thing. It's not even a thing.
Come on, Nana. Don't you know what Latinx is? I feel like it was invented by people who don't speak Spanish. That's the only thing I can come up with. It was just invented by people who don't understand how the language works, and then they saw that it was like a gender term, and they were like, oh, that could be offensive. And they were like, okay, so let's put an X in it, because that makes sense. But it doesn't. It doesn't make sense in English either, to be fair.
Exactly. They should have passed it along with us, be like, hey, is this cool with you guys? We would have said no. All of us. Like, a majority of us, 90% of us would have probably been like, yeah, no.
I love how they didn't poll you guys. They weren't like, maybe we should ask people who, like, actually speak Spanish and are Hispanic what they think about the term.
It's
no,
like a
push it
Twitch poll.
through. Guys, if you don't say Latinx, canceled. It's over for you.
It's like a Twitch poll. Be like, can we get a poll? Can we get a poll, please?
They did not do a poll on that Twitch stream. No, they just fucking shoved that shit through.
On the Twitch stream. Yeah, exactly. Just make a Twitch stream. Everyone wouldn't have been there, surely.
I see a lot of people using X on, like, pronouns and stuff, and I never really got it because English already has one. It's they. It's, if you don't know someone's gender, you just say they. I don't really get it. I mean, maybe I'm crazy, Savi. Maybe I'm delulu.
Listen. For me personally, I've never tried to offend nobody, but at the same time, like, I don't know a lot about the new,
the newfangled inventions.
Yeah, it's new. It is new to me. I try to get used to it. Like, it's just something where it's like, hey, no if. I'm just kind of just trying to get used to it. Not to mention different languages have different kind of, I mean, clearly X, and I'm like, that's not really a thing. But it's new. It's new for me personally.
It's a new for everyone, I think. I just say they until I get corrected. Oh yeah. See, that's the strat, okay? I have a bad habit of assuming everyone in my audience is a guy. So I'll always just be like, he. Yeah, I thought they were too. Apparently there are 5 women who are just like major masochists who are okay with me like making fun of them constantly. I don't get it either. So I just assume that they're guys, and then I get corrected later. I think I misgendered someone in my audience for like over a year, and I'm dead ass on that. I thought that they were a guy the whole time, until eventually they were just like, nope. Just so you know, Lucy, by the way, it's been a year, but I thought you should know. I'm a fucking girl. And I was like, are you fucking serious? Since
I just
when?
always assume everyone's a 35-year-old baldy man.
Yeah.
With, like,
Wait, you guys aren't?
Like, apparently not.
I am.
I mean, apparently not. I mean, this must be a new thing. And I'm just like, whoa. When I slap my fucking forehead, that's what I hear. I'm like, listen, hear this? Like, I can, like, shine this thing. Spit polish. Straight spit polish.
So cute.
By the way, I am so sorry. My model is breaking. Like, I can see her do.
You're all good. Don't worry about it. I mean, for me, it's fine. If you need to switch to like live 2D or you want to just do Fugi reacts, though, we can do that. It's up to you. No big deal.
You know, I'll just leave it, at least for now. It just looks like a little bit. Like, I'll be laughing and then I'll do this. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why is it that my computer has to break on the moment that I get to hang out with my favorite streamers? I'm just saying.
Because
I'm
I'm
just saying.
cursed. Because I'm cursed. I don't even know what to say about it at this point. I'm cursed. Cursed as hell. Guys, if the next collab that I schedule has scuff, just know that I'm cursed. Just know that I was supposed to be a solo streamer and that reaching out is like the universe telling me never to do it again. Because I must be cursed as hell. But I think it's
I'm
fine.
convinced that was my thing too. Like, I'm just, I've always been streaming for like 4 years. I'm just barely starting to collab and shit now. Like, I mean, then again, I am kind of shy.
Really?
Like, yeah, I can't
Oh
break
my
the ice to
God.
save my life.
Wait, you went longer than me. I went like, I think almost a year of pretty much no collabs. If I had a collab, it was like maybe 1 or 2 in that first year. And I was terrified of all of them. But
Yeah, I
yeah.
still am. Even if it's like somebody that I know, at least until I do like one. Like, I do one, boom, then I'm like feeling more comfortable. I don't know what it is. I'm just like, oh God, let me feel the room. Let me make sure that I'm not like, I shit on their day. Like, I can't believe you fucking said that. I'm like, I can't believe I fucking said that. My bad. I get nervous. I say weird shit. I shit my fucking pants. I don't know what you want from me.
That's her doing the brown pass. Guys, you have to understand. She said the brown pass
is the shit
because
pants.
she was nervous. She was nervous and she didn't know what to say. She did not know what she was doing. I better not see any fucking clips of that on Twitter. I will assassinate you. Okay, this poor girl, give her a fucking break. Jesus Christ. Now she's collabing
No,
with Pseudo all the
listen.
time.
I need it. Like, I need a little bit of that harassment,
Aww.
Or well, oh, okay. Maybe not harassment, but tough love. There it is. Probably not harassment. Please don't harass me.
I feel like if you got harassed for that, though, it would just be like 2 people getting mad, and then everyone else would be like, holy base, holy base, holy base. She gave
Honestly,
Lucy the brown
fuck 'em.
pass. Like,
Fuck them. Like, listen, say what you want, do what you want. That's kind of how I see things. Like, like, this is your space. Someone trying to be like, oh, you can't say that. Oh, I'm like, oh, well, you can leave. Like, the door is right there.
You're
And by
so
the way, go suck a
strong.
dick.
You're so
Goodbye.
strong. That's how I want to be. I want to have
No,
that
you
energy.
are.
I want to be
What do you
decisive like
mean?
that.
You do.
think I
do. Like, oh, yeah, I've been watching you for like, what, 1.5 years now? Like, yeah. Trust me, you got that. You got that energy, girl. Why do you think that I fucking watch you?
Guys.
Real, genuine, and big energy.
Dude, I'm
I
being
love that
glazed
passion,
right
baby.
now. Holy glaze, thank you. Okay.
Hey, don't worry, I'm a glazed donut.
Do you want to read the next one? This one, it
Yeah.
should be, am I the asshole for accidentally ruining my autistic boyfriend's safe food? Oh.
Hold on one second.
What the hell is poo mode activated, dude? What happened to this sub? Something's changed.
That's the brown pass.
I fucking found it, guys. It's the brown pass. Guys, I found
Yeah,
the fucking
there it
brown
is,
pass.
there
It's
it
right
is.
here. It's the shit
Poo
mode.
mode activated. Listen. I think this is like my second time doing Reddit stuff. So interesting. Like all this stuff. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, I have no fucking clue. Dude, no. I'm like unfortunately, a Reddit connoisseur. And I don't know what the hell they mean by this. It's been a hot second since I looked at this sub. That's why we're coming back. We're visiting it again. We're seeing how people
Nice.
have done. Apparently, they
Well,
have
let
a
me
shit
see.
mode now.
He said shit. Listen, that's me every single fucking day. I pretty much put my foot in the mouth and shit my fucking pants. I'll say something every single day where I'm like, God damn, did I really do that? I'm nervous now.
Savi has a shit mode. Let's go.
Yep, shit mode engaged. And then my model breaks.
That just
Like, I'm
turned
telling
on
you, it
like a
looks
certain subsect
fantastic.
of people.
They're like, really, go on.
Yeah, tell me about this shit.
All right. So this one is, my boyfriend loves stew. He wants to eat it every day, for every meal. Honestly, I do like stew.
Yeah, it's good.
His favorite stew is beef tips, and vegetables. I think that's like beef stew, isn't it?
Yeah. Basically.
From my local place. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
And it's very expensive, like $47 for a big bowl. Damn, you got some money then.
Jesus.
And they don't do small orders for takeout. And he is grossed out by leftovers. God, I can't fucking read to save my life.
You're good.
So more than half of it is wasted. We've had like a couple of arguments about it. He says, I don't understand his brain. Listen, I don't understand my own either. I say he doesn't understand our budget. Recently, I looked at some recipes, including doing a
Dissection.
nailed it.
Got him.
It was. I mean, this is a like collab. I just wanted you to read some. Surely.
It's okay. I can read everything if you want.
No. I got this. Of like the takeout soup, and tried my hand at making a home cooked replacement for stew night.
Aw.
He loved it for a few days, and then one night he was hanging out with me in the kitchen and saw me put Shit, did I not click on this? Oh, there is way more to the story. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's long actually.
No worries, I got this. You're gonna listen. I am illiterate. You're gonna love this. Watch. He loved it for a few days, and then one night he was hanging out with me inside the kitchen and saw me put tomato paste inside the pot. He was really upset and demanded that I make the soup without paste. I told him, oh, demanded, by the way, he slammed that desk.
Damn.
I told him that he wouldn't taste the same, and he said it would be better because he hates tomatoes. They're not a safe food for him.
What? But you've been eating it. You just didn't know.
Listen, he's just being picky. He is making excuses. I can already feel it. I'm just like, okay. Let's see. I told him that it wouldn't taste. Oh shoot! Actually, I already lost my place. So I made the soup with no tomato paste, and big surprise, something felt off about it.
Oh my god.
To him. Instead of admitting that the tomato paste was necessary, he threw a fit and told me that he didn't want home cooked food anymore. What a baby. What a baby. What a baby. Listen, this sounds like my ex's son. I'm just like, okay, you're gonna eat what you want. Listen, if you don't eat this, you ain't eating nothing.
God damn. This is crazy.
I'm telling you, some people. And if I was going to play with him, okay, and not take his safe food seriously, he thinks I'd change more than just the tomato paste in an effort to get him to admit that he was wrong. $400 in stew orders later. Jesus.
$400?
In this economy.
Is he not dying from that? Like, what?
Listen, he's like, hey, come on now. He's trying to get a sugar mama. He's trying to get a fucking sugar mama.
Yeah, and also, is that even enough nutrients? Like, is that enough variety? How is he not dead from that?
Listen, some people be having the worst diets. They be having the worst diets.
Yeah,
so they're kind of just like, hey, if they change it, like, have you ever seen somebody that like has eaten nothing but like fast food and shit, and then they try to eat something healthy and they're like dying?
I'm glad that's not me. It used to be me. When I was a kid, I could not eat vegetables. It was disgusting to me. But then some shit happened. I grew up. I developed new taste buds. My mind fully formed, okay? I grew my whole brain. And then I tried vegetables from Panda Express, and that shit was so goddamn fire. It was so fucking good. It had the right amount of seasoning, and then I realized, wait, vegetables can be good. My grandma just doesn't know how to cook them. Because she's like Southern.
Just screwing shit up.
Yeah,
exactly. Wait, actually, hold on a minute. So listen. So I don't know what you grew up with, but like, did you grow up with like good food or like shitty food?
I grew up with, I would say it's good food. Was it nutritionally dense and like, you know, like healthy? No, I wouldn't say so. I feel like that's the case for a lot of Southern families though. Southern food is very much focused on being like filling. It's very greasy a lot of the times. There's lots of like fried varieties in Southern food.
Like some soul food or what?
Yeah. So yeah, here's the thing. My grandma would make green beans, and now green beans, that's a vegetable. That's healthy, right? No. The way that she would cook it, of course, she added her salt, she added her pepper, and then she added chicken broth, but then she would add fatback grease. A big heap of fatback grease full of oil and the shit that clogs your arteries.
Yeah, this sounds about right.
But it tastes amazing. But it tastes awesome.
Did you also have the Kool-Aid that has like 1,000 freaking pounds of sugar in it?
Bro.
Yes, exactly.
Dude, I had that at Christmas. She has this fucking thing. She buys this like weird kiwi Kool-Aid and she adds so much sugar to it and like lemonade or something. It's a fucking, dude, it's like battery acid, but it tastes so good. I know it's killing me. When I lived there, I swear I was more unhealthy, I promise.
You know, honestly, like I still like occasionally I'll be like, man, I want to eat some of that food. I want to eat some of like my favorite junk food and everything. I'll try it now and it tastes like fucking dog shit. Tastes like dog shit. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. It's like my body said, hey, as you get older, like all of those cool foods like pizza and like ice cream and stuff like that, hey, guess what? Your body's gonna hate it.
Really? God damn.
Either that or you got to take like 3 different kind of pills for it. Like I'm telling you, getting old, great. I love it.
No, this happens to me sometimes, but I didn't think it was because I was getting old. I was just like, you know what? Panda Express is kind of crazy. It truly makes me fat myself sometimes. And then it's, wait, are you telling me, am I getting old? Is that an unnatural
I mean,
response?
I didn't want to say it, but like, you know, yippee, welcome to the club. Thumbs up.
You know what? Maybe I don't want to be part of the club.
I don't think you have a choice.
No, I can just live in my
Nah, I don't think
delusions
you have a
forever.
choice. You know, I thought so too for a minute, and then my body said, "Hey, guess what?
Guys,
You're mine now. You're
guys.
mine now."
Yeah, I'm 18 forever, guys. I just have IBS. All the hot girlies have IBS, right?
Yeah,
All the hot girlies
listen, I like to pretend the
themselves.
same thing. I like to pretend the same thing. I'm like, yeah. I'm in that same like ballpark.
I swear, we are not the same, Savi. Stop it! Stop trying to drag me down to your level.
Oh, you're coming over. Hey, listen, trust me, it gets better.
Bro, what is this? I've heard of feminization. Is this like haganization? Am I being hagified? Holy.
Might be.
Wait, okay.
Listen, it gets better.
What's the
All
hag
lies, by the way.
brainwashing? If like the feminization is like, oh, you feel so girly pilled. What's the haganization? Like, what do you say to make someone feel like a hag?
You remind them that your body doesn't work. Then also, like, you got to go back and be like, hey, do you remember this song? That's been happening to me a lot. I'd be like, oh my God, I remember this song. And someone, like, I think it was one of my friends. I'm trying to remember exactly what song that it was. It was like a new metal song that I liked. And one of my younger friends was like, I've never heard that before. And then I left the call. I was like, oh God, it's like that, isn't it? Yep. I was like, no, I'm not hearing this fucking slander. I'm not hearing this slander. You know this song. They're like, no, it was past my time. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Realizing that certain songs that I listened to as a kid came out and it's like they're like, oh my God, they're fucking old. I can't use actual numbers, but it fucking drives me insane. It drives me insane if I'm older than a song, okay? That drives me crazy. I can't do it. I fucking can't do it, man. I don't know how to...
As you get older, like, you'll start to, like... Okay, so you'll start, like, not saying numbers. Be like, yeah, that was 20 years ago. It's like, no. That was a while ago. A while.
Yeah, that was a couple... That was a while ago.
Exactly.
That was a while
2000 wasn't 25 years ago. No way.
Yeah, like
no
a couple
way.
weeks or...
Yeah.
You know, I was born yesterday, so... It was pretty recent for me, but for
me
you guys,
too.
it was a while ago.
Yeah, exactly. These kids, they want to get it. They want to get it.
Yeah.
It's
It's okay.
like,
Savi,
I'm with you. Hello, kids.
Savi, we can... Listen, I'm going to make you feel 18 again, okay? Skibbity
Wait,
toilet.
how?
What the Sigma? Phantom Tax. Rizzler. Dress to Impress. Roblox. Squid Game Season 2. Is it working?
I left the call and then I remembered that you can still see me.
You should.
left the call
Oh,
thinking
God.
that
Her
you-
bit got ruined. Dude, it's so over.
No.
If we were using
and then my
Fugu
model's
React, it
breaking.
would have worked, and then I would have been pissed.
Listen,
I would
I
have
was
molded.
gonna be like, them.
Oh shit! Fuck! I forgot. We didn't finish reading it. Okay.
Oh wait, hold on.
I can take over if you want.
Okay, take over because I lost my track.
You're totally fine.
Actually, that's another way how like you'll know you're getting older. 'Cause
Oh,
you'll
yeah.
be like, where the hell was I? Dad grabs like reading glasses. It's like, okay.
Yeah, memory
okay.
issues, dude. I've been having that since I was a child. I think I was born a hag, maybe. Okay.
Yep, me too.
All right. Speed run. $400 in stew orders later, I had an idea to ask the chef when we were picking up the order if there was any tomato products in the stew, and lo and behold, there is tomato in the recipe. Fucking tomato paste. In my mind, this was
Fucking
great
tomatoes.
because I thought he would get over it if he knew his original perfect stew had tomato paste. Like, oh, I guess tomato paste isn't so bad then. But it was the exact opposite. He walked out of the restaurant without saying anything and then refused to eat the stew that night and hasn't ordered it again. And he's been ignoring me while sulking around the house, using his whiny voice a lot. Whiny voice?
Acting like a little baby.
His whiny voice?
My son used to be like that too. He would be like, I hate this. I'm like, I don't care.
What?
I don't give a fuck.
What does, I'm sorry, what does a guy's whiny voice sound like?
Like a bitch.
Does it sound like me, just like speaking normally, but like a dude? A child?
It's very high pitch and like, sounds like as if. Have you ever had like maybe like a whiny dog or like someone where it's like,
Yeah.
It's like kind of like that, except more annoying.
Oh God. Oh, I think, okay, I never really understood when women said that they had icks, but I think this is one of them. I found it. If a guy does a whiny voice when he has like tomato paste and he's getting mad that he was eating something with tomato paste, that's my ick. Okay, it's a very specific one, but do not trigger me or I will ban you.
Exactly. It's like an entitled meh, like kind of thing. It's like do it yourself, baby.
Okay.
Like kind of like that.
He was using his whiny voice a lot and slamming things. Wow, this guy's a fucking gem. His sister also texted me to tell me I'm a selfish asshole for needing to, quote, get back at him by taking his favorite food away. I literally just wanted to stop spending insane amounts of money on stew. I wasn't trying to hurt him or ruin his life. I'm not autistic. I can't really wrap my head around caring this much about a single ingredient. I genuinely didn't see this reaction coming. We've been together for 4 years and he's only had 3 other fits like this. The other ones were pretty reasonable. Those are also a little less intense and didn't include input from his family. This is the first time anyone in his family has ever spoke to me like this, so I've been back and forth between y'all are overreacting and what have I done? Am I the asshole? It sounds so dumb when I write it all out, but living it has made me feel physically sick with regret. I can't think straight anymore.
Yeah, she's dating a child. She's dating a child.
This isn't autism.
I cannot stand when somebody brings their family in to our problems. Like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were the adults here.
Like, the whole
Especially
idea that
tomato paste.
he's blaming this on autism is crazy to me. Are you telling me that before this store existed with this specific stew, he starved his entire life? There was nothing else he was willing to eat? There was no other food that he consumed? How did he make it? How did he make it to adulthood? Even if he couldn't eat the stew, he could eat something else. Even if he was adamant about not wanting to eat tomato paste, even if he was eating it the whole time, that doesn't mean he had to make it a big deal. Just move on and start eating something else. Like, clearly he had options, otherwise he wouldn't have made it to fucking adulthood. That store didn't always exist. I don't like it when people try to blame, like, really shitty behavior on autism. I feel like that's a new thing. There's, like, a wave of people like that.
I've been seeing that a ton. Okay, it's not just me then. I've been like, where did this come from? Not saying that people haven't had it, but, like, I've been noticing that that is the most recent excuse for things.
It really is.
It's like, oh, I'm sorry. I am autistic, so I said the N word. I'm like, oh. I'm like, okay. I've never heard that one before. That's a new one.
I think that only works if it's, like, Tourette's, bro. Tourette's, people with Tourette's can't help it. That's an actual condition. I don't think autism comes with like built-in Tourette syndrome. I don't think that's necessarily like fucking connected there.
It's in the manual. Did you not read the manual? I mean, come on now.
Yeah.
How to autism. God, I can't speak.
Yeah, it's not just that too. Like there's definitely different like spectrums of autism, right? So you have people who like have autism, but they're not too bad. Like they're able to deal with it and operate in the world. And then you have people who are like really, really, really bad, and they're pretty much going to have to live in a facility for the rest of their life, which sucks for them. But then you have people who will constantly make excuses for somebody because they're autistic when they're doing things that are dangerous to other people, literally illegal, or making the lives of people in the house fucking miserable. It's like they refuse to take any accountability for the shit that their child does. That drives me up the fucking wall. Yeah,
it's shit like that like I've been seeing that a ton. Just like, I don't know, people just don't want to grow up. Like, listen, don't get me wrong, I mean, I'm a VTuber, right? Like, yeah, I got my other job on the outside, right? But like here I get to act like, you know, kind of like a dorky kid, but like at the same time, people be living like that always. Like that's their life, and I'm like, okay, all right, so you're gonna actually have to act like you're maybe like 35 maybe one of these days, and maybe get a job.
And it's like Flindalap just said, I see that so much today, people being assholes and blaming it on mental illness. Yeah, it's not just autism. It's just that autism is a common theme. It's not just autism. There will be people who are like, I'm sorry that I treated you like shit and I gaslit you and I manipulated you, but I have borderline personality disorder and I can't help it. I can't help it, bro. So you'll forgive me, right? Because otherwise you're being mean to somebody with mental illness. Forgive me, bro.
And they never get diagnosed at all. They never do anything like that. Like, because I'm going to school for therapy, and that's something that I've noticed is that people are just be like, oh, well, I have this. I'm like, oh, so what? So who gave you this diagnosis?
Yeah, you're going to school for therapy?
Yeah.
That's
see,
so cool.
Listen, now that I'm not like, now that I'm done with the military, I'm like, okay, so now I can do my other job now, like my real job.
Oh my God, you have so much life experience. You were in the military?
Like 12 years of pain. 12 years of pain.
Oh my God, 12
honestly wasn't that bad.
Years? Holy.
Yeah. Listen, now I'm done. I'm enjoying myself. I get to smoke a little weed. Everything's great. Everything's great. Me and Gummies are like best friends now. I'm like, hey, how you doing, girl?
Savi gave me the brown pass, but she joined the military so she could get the weed pass. Let's fucking go. This is the most base reason I've ever heard of joining the military.
No, listen. You actually can't have it until you're out. So now I got my green pass. So I'm like, listen, my little brother hooks me up. But like, you know, responsibly, of course, wink.
Very responsibly, very legally. It is all being done with the U.S. government's consent, Chatty.
Exactly.
Let that be known.
Exactly.
Let that be known. Do not call your little brother and tell him to hook you up. That's probably not going to lead to a good situation for you.
Yeah, let me just say this. I am surprised. Like 12 years ago, 12 years ago, they never had all this fancy stuff. But like nowadays, they got like, listen, I went to a dispensary and it felt like it was like this fancy foo-foo place, or like almost
Fancy
like
foo-foo.
yeah, like how should I say? Kind of like a Walgreens where okay, well Walgreens isn't like fancy, but like everything's all nice
Fancy
and
enough.
like inside the cage or cage. What the hell am I saying? Inside the glass, everyone's like, hey, what would you like? We have this inside of the back. We have this. You have your edibles. You have 1,000 milligram like freaking like brownies, and I'm like, oh my god, you have that now? I'm like, what is this? I'm like, where's the violence? Everything's all
Oh my
nice.
god. This is what
Everything's
happens when
all
they
nice.
regulate it. Okay, I've never gotten drugs in any way before, so this is how I imagine a drug deal happens. Okay, so now they're not even doing like the fucking back alley deals where the guy comes up to you and he's like wearing a hoodie and he's got his hands in his fucking hoodie pocket because he's holding the weed and he's like, you got the goods, and he leans in and it's like it smells like shit in that alley and there's like somebody like keeled over,
That's
like
only for
dead.
meth.
That's only for meth.
That's only for meth. Don't worry about that one. I mean, unless.
Wait, guys, how do weed deals go? Do you just like hand it to somebody at Walmart? Like, here you go, bud. That'll be $12. I don't know how much money weed is. Probably more expensive.
It's actually really cheap.
What?
It's actually really cheap compared to alcoholics. Like, wow, like it is like night and day. I mean, but then again, I'm just learning. I'm like taking notes. I'm taking
my
notes.
God.
I'm writing things down. Like, yeah, it's unique. Like, I've been learning a lot in like the last like few months. Like the last
She's
few
been
months.
learning. Have you played GTA 5? No. I need to play it so I can learn about drugs. I hope this is TOS
I haven't
safe.
played it. I live it, so it's really cool.
You do weed that gets prescribed to you, and then you're pretty much in GTA 5. You're pretty much a gangster. That's crazy,
I'm just kidding.
Sabi.
Listen. I live in a good area now. So listen, like, I mean, unless something happens, then I'll be in GTA 6 then.
Yeah, GTA 6.
That'll be okay.
It'll finally come out when she gets put in jail. Guys, I'm sorry. I don't know if we have the heart to do
again?
it must be done. Not again!
Not again. Listen. Let me at least have a couple of years here, okay? I like it here, okay? It's nice and cozy.
Yeah.
And besides, if you did go to jail, what would it have been for you personally?
Oh, God.
Like what would you have done?
Probably,
in your...
this is so fucking boring. Probably piracy, okay? The cops saw my hard drive and it was like WebD rip, WebDX rip, WebDX rip, WebDX rip. And then they just noticed that I have like suspiciously hundreds of audiobooks on my hard drive. And they're like, did you pay for all of these? And I'm like, I'm borrowing them from a friend. It's like a library. It's like from a library system. And then I get put in
Listen.
jail for like a year.
I was gonna say, because you said, hey, the police got my hard drive, and I'm like...
No, I swear! I mean, I'm not doing anything illegal, Savi. I would never.
Exactly.
I just happen to have
Thou shalt not
possession
snitch.
of like certain media. I have possession of certain media without paying for subscription service. I don't know how it got there. It just ended up on my computer. Okay? Officer, I don't know how it got there.
Fights. That's how I get the UFC fights. Like, my papa will be like, hey, we're not paying for this. We're going to go ahead and pirate this. I'm like, good. I wouldn't pay that shit either. That shit is like $60.
Why did
It's
they make it so
$60 a fight?
expensive, though? Like, I wanted
no
to get
idea.
into, like, fucking audiobooks, and then I was looking at it, and I saw that Audible, like, their deal is shit. It's pure
Yeah,
ass.
it's not good.
It's like $15 a month. You get one credit. That's one free audiobook a month, and then you have to pay for every other audiobook. Bitch, I'm paying for the subscription. I'm already paying for the audiobook. Like, you're not fooling me. That one credit is what I paid you to even have this in the first place. That's a huge, like, it's a scam. That's a scam. It's not a good deal.
Everything is nowadays. Like, you got like, what is it? You got like, what am I trying to think of? The video. Like Netflix. What the fuck is this? Sorry, hold
Yeah,
on. I
they
just
also
woke up.
upped their prices like super recently.
Yes, yes. So like all of those like the prescription subscription. Oh my god, I can't speak today. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
You're good.
I'm leaving. Goodbye. Goodbye. No, but yeah, everything is like a scam. They literally will have you on like 5 or 6 different subscriptions. There it is, nailed it.
All designed.
And yep, exactly. And then they make you like forget about it because you know there's so many of them. You're like, okay, I'm like surely I've either A, I'm paying for them and just not even thinking about it, or B, like maybe you think you're done with one and then you still are paying for it, and then next thing you know you've been paying it for like 6 years.
It's so fucking true. I think if your business model is that enough people would forget that they're paying for this service that I can profit off of it, then you shouldn't have a business. You don't deserve to have the business. You're selling a product that people don't fucking need, and you're selling it in such a way as to take advantage of other people and just the natural business of their life. Like, for example, I have to fucking cancel a subscription I had for like a security camera, but you can't do it online. You have to fucking call them and wait on their customer service. And I am dreading that damn phone call because I don't want to sit through it. I think these fucking companies should be forced to let you cancel it with the click of one fucking button. And they shouldn't hide it too. They always hide it, bro. It's always like, where the fuck is the button to cancel it? And it's just like they fucking put it under a bunch of different places on their website, a bunch of different links you have to click to finally get there. And they cloud it and obfuscate it. It's so stupid.
Listen, they used to do that shit. Like, then they're like, hey, how about we just become dicks and we're just gonna make it like really hard, and then people don't want to, and then they're just gonna fucking leave it alone.
Yeah.
Like, it's so dumb. I hate it, but it is the life that we are in now. 2025 is I mean, it do be like that now.
We live in the hell
trying to find
world.
ways to scam you.
We live in the fucking hell world. Oh, this person also added an addendum. I'm not sure if it's important. They said, I'm getting ready for work right now, but there's some recurring confusion questions I want to clear up because it might affect the answers. 1, the stew place is a catering place with a mini restaurant, so every time we order takeout, we're ordering a catering amount pretty much. It's not stew made of gold. 2, we order from there 2 to 3 nights a week. It's not the only thing he eats. It's just the top 5 foods for him. He doesn't eat this unreasonably every single day. 3, he has a job and contributes with money. I'm not funding his entire diet. We do mix money, so even though he pays for the meal half the time, it does still feel like we're losing money. He works part-time and I work full-time. Bills are probably split 70-30. Order welcome.
So, I don't know what they be like. Oh wait, hold on. Did they say what they're working? Sorry.
No, they didn't say what they're working. They just said the bills are split 70-30 and that he works part-time. I don't really. Also, they said that he eats like other stuff sometimes, but I'm not seeing how that changes anything about the situation.
Yeah, exactly. Especially part-time, and like, what did they say? Like $400 for like that? What, like a week?
$400 for like I don't know, a month or something? $400 on just one type of food, not even his every meal. Which there are some people who could easily make $400 work for like their whole month and eat good on that shit. And this is just him. $400 for 3 days? Are you joking? 2 to 3 nights a week, $47 each time. That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's in like 2 weeks then. That's 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, no. That's like if somebody's like, oh, well, I ordered, like, they eat DoorDash every, like, well, actually, hold on. I'm thinking right now. So is that every 2 weeks? Actually, yeah, that's like eating DoorDash almost pretty much like 4 or 5 times like a week. So, and then like be like, oh, well, I don't know where that's like where their money goes to. It's just food. And I'm like, don't get me wrong, I love food also. But like, if you be struggling, like, I don't know how we be affording that, especially part-time. I don't know what they do, but that's part-time work. There's no way. There's no way.
They're like relying on her to mostly foot most of that bill on that. Oh,
yep. Then
man.
he has the audacity to be like crying about the rest of it. It's like, hey, I want to do some home cooked meals because it's cheaper.
I feel like
it's just like, hey, no.
Yeah, I feel like he could have like one thing. It's the combination of everything that's fucking crazy. First, that he won't eat leftovers. If he would just eat leftovers, if he would eat the fucking leftovers, maybe it wouldn't be a problem at all. They never would have had a problem probably if he would just eat the fucking leftovers. She was already willing to make like that sacrifice where she was willing to like spend on this expensive ass food. He could have eaten the damn leftovers. That was one thing he could have done. But no, he didn't do that.
I still live on leftovers. I'd be like, hey, like if it's something that I like or something I cooked, like I'll make extra.
Leftovers make me happy.
As a mom, I used to make a bunch. I used to make a bunch of food for like the kids, but also for myself. So I had for a couple of days. Have for a couple of days so you can have some meals, you can prep for your shit. Like, that's great. Like, so I don't know why he be bitching.
Yeah, I don't fucking get it. It's just too much shit. It's too much shit on top of each other. Okay, here's the top upvoted comment. I don't believe this is a question of asshole behavior or not. You were an absolute angel for dealing with this for so long. Relationships have their quirks and struggles. Finances and budgets could be a huge one no matter what. When in-laws get involved, the quick and easy response for me is always, when you start contributing to paying our bills, then you get to start contributing to our financial conversations. Holy based. I bet that felt good.
Exactly.
Whenever they said that.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, seriously. Like, personally, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Like, that'd be too much. That'd be too much. Like, I would talk with them and be like, hey, listen, this is a problem. And if you're going to be crying like a little baby, be whining, I'm like, listen, our relationship is very slim right now. I'm going to be real with you. It's
Destroyed by tomato paste. Destroyed by fucking tomato paste. Okay.
True.
Essentially, this is what is happening when your boyfriend's family is getting involved. They are sticking their nose in your business. If you take the autism out of the equation, this is just a fight about budgeting better. If you throw it back in there, they clearly dealt with his safe food issues his entire life and consider it your turn now. $47 per meal and not eating leftovers is a one-way ticket to homelessness.
Exactly.
Reckless spending on a food item you clearly make yourself. Bravo to you for doing it at home to save the money. Autistic spectrum is tough. Sensory sensitivity, food issues, social missteps, and just so many other areas of concern. You've been in a relationship for 4 years, so you clearly understand the struggle. It won't get any better with him. Him moping and whiny voice acting, I can't, will probably fade with time. The question for you to answer is whether you see this as a relationship-ending fight or a bump in the road. Do you see a future with him? Getting married and having children isn't the answer for everyone, but if it's on your radar, that's the question, and not if you're an asshole for rooting Stu. I think the whining voice is what really gets me. I couldn't do that.
Exactly.
I couldn't do it.
And they brought up a good freaking point. What if they have kids? What if they want kids? Like, you're teaching them kids bad lessons.
What if your kid does the whiny voice at you because dad does it?
I would be like, oh,
your kid's just like,
hell no.
Mommy, I don't like the tomato paste, Mommy. I would go insane. Holy fuck, don't do it.
I'm like, no, we are not doing that here in my house. No, I would never. I wouldn't.
Oh, she would never.
I'm a loving, kind person. Listen. I may have said something about the whole Latina household and stuff like that might be a little aggressive, but like, come on now, I'm new age, right? Sure.
She's a new age Latina, guys. She doesn't choke out her children anymore. What about the chancla?
Never said anything about that.
Oh yeah, so, guys.
It stays on the table.
Guys, some things are just tradition. Some things have to stay. Oh, Tentacle Time said, does the autistic boyfriend do the number 15 Burger King foot lettuce voice?
Number 15.
Tomato paste might not be what you expect in your beef stew, but as it turns out, it might be exactly what your bitch girlfriend does to you.
Are you a voice actress? That is good. It's like spot on.
Really? You think
like
so?
Spot on.
Wait,
yeah, absolutely.
guys, is Savi glazing me or did I do a good job? Am I being glazed? Am I having smoke blowing up my ass? I don't know. It's so good. She is.
I mean, clearly I love being a fucking glazed donut. Listen, the last time that was like that was when I had an ex-boyfriend. That was like years ago. Like, being glazed is fine, you know?
Wait, Chatty.
You would catch that.
Chatty, do you wanna glaze me? I don't know what she's talking about, but any glazers interested?
You don't know what I'm talking about?
I think so. I think I got it. It's the joke where you both go to Krispy Kreme and you get your own custom donuts made, right?
I love you.
Yeah, it's really good, right? Like, it's tasty and it's like fresh and you get to enjoy the donuts or whatever.
It's definitely fresh.
Yeah, it's like raw.
Right, and you can put it wherever you want, preferably like around like the rim of the face of the donut. It really depends. It really depends.
Oh, preferably around the rim, dude. I feel like I'm learning some actually crazy shit right now.
Listen, write this down. It's gonna be on the test later.
Oh, there's a fucking test, guys. Guys, help me cheat. I need you to be my personal cheat sheet. Fucking take notes. Okay, here is the third one.
After school, so I got you.
Am I the asshole for leaving a family gathering and taking the cake with me after getting my feelings hurt? I, 27 female, hit 1 year sober from alcohol at the beginning of the year. Oh, I already have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah.
This was a huge accomplishment for me. It was bigger to me than finishing college. I told my family that next time we were together for family dinner, I had something to celebrate. This all happened at my mom's. The kids were playing and the adults were hanging out. I took the moment to share that I'd reached 1 year sober and how good I felt about it. They went with, "Oh, that's what you were talking about," and "Has it been a year already?" I am embarrassed to admit, I hoped someone would say they're proud of me. Oh. I'm so fucking... What? It's so sad.
Yeah, especially after like stuff like that. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
So like, you know, that does suck though. That does suck.
Alcoholism is like a really fucking big issue. I can't believe, like, what?
Yeah, it's a big issue in my family. Like, I've lost so many family members from it. Like, I
Right?
mean, but like, I think only like maybe like one or two of my uncles maybe have like actually done the steps to like finish it. But that's tough. That's tough.
It is hard. Quitting any addiction is tough, especially when it's fucking alcohol and it's like socially. A lot of people end up pressured into drinking it at like social situations, and people who are alcoholics, that's like really risky for them to even engage with it in like in a like any type of fucking way. But okay, sorry,
I know
I'm getting
military
distracted.
was really bad with that. Like military is very social to drink and
Really?
to smoke. A ton.
Oh my god.
Like that.
What? I thought that would be banned.
No. Well, smoke like cigarettes. To smoke cigarettes.
No,
to
no,
smoke
no, no, no.
cigarettes.
Yeah, I thought all that was banned. They let you smoke and drink in the military?
Oh yeah.
I have,
Yeah,
like,
big time. That's all
man.
you get. That's all you get.
I just realized I have like super stereotypes about what the military is. I thought that they were way more strict. When off base? Okay. So off base, like when you guys all get together, there's like the pressure to drink?
Let me tell you something. So I had because I was an engineer for about 12 years. So I had this one troop that like I remember
Engineer?
he like yeah.
Oh my god, you're
yeah,
so cool.
we were no, that was the most fucking boring job ever. Like all you did was fix everyone else's motherfucking problems. We talked about that one little guy bitching about stuff. Same thing, just like adults be like, "Oh, my stuff doesn't work." Like, shut the fuck up. Nobody asked you. You're like, I'll get there. I have 5 different things to do. And of course, if a commander, which is like a higher up, if they want something, then their priority, even if like the base is burning down, you're like, he's like, can you fix my AC? And I'm like, oh my god, why are you crying? The biggest babies
Holy
ever.
shit.
No, but yeah, I have this troop that would like during his lunch breaks he used to like do you know those little bottle of like it would just like be like the little baby bottles of alcohol. I'm trying to remember exactly what he used to have.
Oh.
He used to drink that during like lunch, and he would slip it in like so in his sleeve. He used to be like he used to just like pop them while he was working.
What the fuck?
Yeah, listen, he was a wild man. He was a
Actual
wild man.
alcoholic.
Yep, exactly. Sneaky motherfucker. Sneaky.
Holy goddamn.
Anyway, sorry.
No, you're fine. This is fascinating to me. I know next to nothing about like the military, as you can tell. I
Good.
just had like this idea in my head, like, oh, the military is strict, and then there's this guy who yells at you, and then you have to do what they tell you to do, and then there's like gay sex in the bunkers. And that is my view of the
That
military.
is 100% true.
That's true.
Yeah, it's just like college, especially if you live inside of the barracks and stuff like that. Like, let me tell you, people be fucking.
What?
Have you ever heard of like a barracks like bunny? Like a barracks bunny. There it is.
Wait, I think I have. I think I have heard of a barracks bunny.
Yeah, it's kind of like college, like freshman year, right? It's like, oh my god, hazing, and all of a sudden you have 3 or 4 different boyfriends at the same fucking time, and nobody knows.
Oh.
And nobody knows because they're different part of units.
So the
you're just
barrack
at
bunny is
different
real.
sections. Yes, it is 100% a thing.
Oh my god. Okay, so some things are true. I feel so educated now. Holy. Okay.
I don't know if this is what you want to learn though.
I mean, I just love to learn about life. I love to learn about the world around me, because then it gives me an
You can learn
excuse.
about
It gives me
grazing,
like a
too.
new thing to talk to like Chatty about, and I'll just be like, "Hey guys, did you know that I heard that in the military, barrack bunnies are real? Except they're right here, right now, and they're hearing it happen. So I can't just tell them like it's a new information that they've never heard before. But like, guys, did you know barrack bunnies are real?
Oh, they be hopping on fucking something, all right.
Can you imagine joining the military and then you get your assignment and they're just like, all right, you're the barrack bunny, and you're like, huh?
Some of them take it that way, you know, and deployments they be like that a lot. But you know, I don't wanna break your wholesomeness.
My immersion,
Listen, Lucy's
guys.
wholesome.
My
Lucy-
fucking military immersion broken. It's over.
Listen, Lucy wholesome. All right, chat. Keep
Yeah.
it that way.
I'm
Keep it that way.
wholesome, guys. I don't know this type of stuff. I'm too wholesome for that.
I'm so proud. I'm so proud. Stay
Thank
wholesome.
you. I will. Okay. Now,
Okay, all right.
let me read this post. My brother-in-law Steve looked at my sister and they both said, well, at the same time. And she said, since we're all here, niece just got into a specific gymnastics thing. It's been a long road, but she did it. Steve popped some wine they'd brought and started giving everyone glasses, cups. He made eye contact with me and his face fell. I had this gnawing feeling, so I got up from the table. I took a walk. I tried to get through the moment mentally so I could be present for my niece to celebrate her success. But when I got back to the house, my sister asked me why I left without saying anything. I said I needed a minute to myself. She looked at me funny and said, okay. I said I'd shared something I was very proud of and she bulldozed over it. My mom put her hand up and asked me what my news was. I said that I told them. I hit 1 year sober. Mom said my generation always wanted praise for doing the bare minimum. That wasn't an accomplishment. It was just what I needed to do, like graduating high school.
That's that boomer generation. Like, my papa's like that too. He'd be like, oh, well, who fucking cares? You know, back in my day, I had this and this. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. It's like, listen, some people be having different struggles. Actually, that's something that they teach you for like therapy. It's like everyone has different problems and different issues. You're not supposed to belittle, even if yours are supposed to be higher. You know, it's supposed to be like everyone has their own issues, so don't be a dick about it.
Exactly, because how are you supposed to help somebody by telling them like fucking children are starving in Africa, so you should be happy with your lot in life? That doesn't help anyone. That doesn't help anyone.
Yeah, and then old school, like, people be like, well, I was starving back in the day. I'm like, shut the fuck up, nobody asked you. It's like, nobody asked you, shut up.
Yeah, I climbed the mountain both ways in 5 feet of snow to get to school when I was your age. Like, okay, you know.
You use that same one. You got that same, like, excuse. You're just like, oh, well, I did this, like, in the snow and then came back in the desert. I'm like, when did it change so fast? Where did you live?
I also hate parents who just like take things like that for granted. Oh, graduating high school is taken for granted? Do you know how many people don't do that? Do you know how many people just have a GED? Do you know how many people graduate high school with like really bad grades? Like, it's not a given. I don't think you should take anything for granted. I think if your child is able to succeed like in life and graduate high school and go on to college, it's a big fucking thing. And quitting drinking is not a thing that a lot of people do. There's so many people who describe themselves as functional alcoholics. I don't know, just that line of thought thinking, to me it's objectively fucking wrong, but you know, what do I know?
I hate it. My little brother was actually like that. Not like a drinker, he was a dealer. So he's not anymore. We have a company. But like, so he's a good boy. He's a good boy. But like I said, he left high school for that, then got the GED, but then he finished college and stuff. So like, hey, people can change. So he's a good boy now.
Aw, he's a good boy now. Congratulations to your brother. Guys, let's clappies in the chat for Savi's brother. Now I'm giving you like secondhand embarrassment. You're welcome.
I know, I'm like, oh my god, it's okay. Thank you. I'm like, bows for him. Don't worry, I got you.
Yeah. At least we can be happy for him, unlike this fucking Reddit post. Jesus.
Exactly. Sorry. Now go ahead.
No, you're good. All right. I tried to make it through to dinner, but found myself just not in the mood anymore. I decided to go home. Here's the direct thing I am being called an asshole for. I brought a small berry chantilly cake, my favorite, to share after dinner. It was the thing I decided I earned. The kids had definitely seen it. On my way out, I decided to take it home with me. I guess when they realized the cake wasn't in the garage fridge anymore, my sister called to ask me why I took it. I said I did because it was my cake to celebrate my accomplishment. She said, word for word, "Are you fucking serious? Oh my god, Emma, grow up. You are such a fucking baby." My mom later texted me directly to tell me how disappointed she was that I threw a tantrum because my niece got more attention than me. I don't think her read of what happened is right, but this is why I'm asking you guys. Am I the asshole because I took home the cake in the end? Was that really childish of me considering the kids saw it and then didn't get any? As I was putting on my shoes to leave, Steve found me and directly apologized and said that he was completely oblivious in the moment. I know he did not do anything to intentionally hurt me.
Fuck them kids.
Yeah, fuck the kids.
That's my cake.
Fuck the kids.
That's my cake. Hey, you know, the fact that like they're arguing over a piece of cake, that's more or less the big, that's the big thing. It's like, it's a piece of cake. Relax.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal anyway. I think it's a much bigger deal that every one of you just shit on them for like an accomplishment, like kicking an addiction that was probably ruining their fucking life. I think that is way worse than them taking their cake and saying, you know what, I don't feel like sharing it with you and leaving. I really don't think like it's equal at all. That's crazy to me. Yeah, these motherfuckers had the audacity to treat her like that, then act like children when the cake got taken away. But my cake! You took my cake!
Give that to me, you loser. It's like, shut up. It's a piece of cake. I mean, maybe that was their favorite flavor. Maybe this cake is like the cake. Maybe. Hey, listen, there's this German cake that I really like. I really like. So like, if my little brother would have like, it's like this glazed one, and apparently we've been talking about glazed things.
Yeah,
like,
we have. Your brother didn't glaze it, did he? Is he the?
So anyway,
right, you're Hispanic, not Southern. Sorry, my bad. That was brother. Instinct.
Hell, hey, listen, I've been there before. It's not that bad of a place, there, brother. broke my model on that one. Thank you.
I fucking
Like,
won.
oh.
I succeeded.
I am so fucking proud of you.
Yeah, she kecked so fucking hard, bro. It broke her equipment.
Break me harder, please. Thank you.
Let's go! Somebody said that you're gonna take my pass away. I think she already did, guys. It's over. It's over for the brown pass.
I'm just gonna yoink that away from you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
fuck.
Don't worry, I'll give it back to you
I just
tomorrow.
felt something being taken away from me, like a force moving within. Now I feel
I was hoping
empty.
I could take something else, but hey, you know, I'll take that first, and then we'll start from there.
Huh, I wonder what she's talking about, guys. What does she mean by this? Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah, somebody pointed out something really true. They had wine, which naturally excluded you right after you told them your good news. I'm glad you took the cake. That's true! They fucking shared something that because she's sober, she can't even participate in. So, like, I don't see their problem. I don't see the issue.
They kind of already have their own thing, so it's like, let me have something. You just go home just empty-handed. Again,
Yeah.
it's like a fight about cake, but at the same time, it's like if you have a family member that's gonna be like that, that's gonna be like, oh my god, I'm gonna be so fucking mad about that. Like, I don't know, I don't like to be around people like that. See, that's why like the whole Christmas thing we talking about family members. I'm like, oh, see, it's kind of like that. Just be petty over
Yeah.
nothing. I'm like, this is why we don't hang out.
Yeah, no, fuck those people. I personally don't think it's that big of a deal. Like, maybe, oh, that's sad for the kids. They'll fucking live. It's just a cake. It's just a cake. And you're an asshole. You're a fucking dick. All right,
Yeah,
let's
just
look
the
for
fact
one.
that you gotta bring it up like that, I'm like, okay, whatever,
right,
whatever.
I'm
Rolls eyes.
Scrolling down to one that specifically says everyone sucks. Which should be different because I feel like all the
True.
ones we've read so far are like, you're not the asshole, you're not the asshole, you're not the asshole. Now let's read one that's got some fucking controversy. It's titled, if you
Let's
scroll
go,
down,
baby.
Am I the
Drama.
asshole for telling my sister her baby isn't a real baby? Oh god. Oh.
The fuck is it then? What is it?
The fuck is it then?
What
It's not
the
a
fuck
real
is it
baby,
then?
then what is
It's
it? Like,
like-
what? She's right about that, guys. What is it if not a real fucking baby? Okay. Alright. Let me dive into this. I, 26 female, got engaged to my fiance on January 1st. I was very excited to share with my family, of course, and everyone congratulated me and my fiance. I sent a picture of my ring to my family group chat as well as my Instagram, and everyone has been commenting on the fact I got a very big diamond. Oh no, I instantly don't love this person. My diamond is a
Yeah.
lab-grown diamond that is just under 5 carats. I specifically asked for a lab diamond as I believe they're more ethical. Oh my god. As you never know if a
It's one of
mined
these people.
diamond is a blood diamond. My sister, 31 female, was very excited for me, but as soon as I showed her my ring, her mood changed and she was telling me that it was too flashy and that it's not practical and that it's too trendy and, quote, not timeless. My ring is a pear-shaped solitaire ring with a marquee band and I love it. My sister then told me that there was no way that my fiance could afford my ring. True, if it was a mine diamond, it would be 10 times the price, and my fiance is a second-year resident, and that I should test to see if it's a real diamond. I replied that since it's a lab diamond, it was a lot less expensive. She then proceeded to tell me how lab diamonds aren't real diamonds, and since they're made in a lab, it doesn't hold the same sentimental value. My sister's ring is a small, 1-carat mine diamond, and it's beautiful. I never said anything bad about her ring, and it suits her. I tried to laugh it off, and I told her that I asked for a lab diamond and that I don't want a mined diamond. When I said that, she started yelling at me that it wasn't even a real diamond in the first place and that it was grown in a lab, not the ground. That's what I said by her logic. My niece wasn't a real baby then because she was an IVF baby and grown in a lab too. My sister and her husband had a lot of issues conceiving as my sister had some complications with endometriosis.
What a bitch.
Holy.
What a bitch. By the way, first off, that's a rich people problem. She's like, well, my diamond is
Well, my
bigger than,
diamond, yeah,
than
dude,
fucking
what?
yours. It's like comparing dicks. We're like, well, I have 2 inches. Well, I have 3. It's like, bitch, you're still small. I mean, excuse me, child. Above average.
It's
no.
average.
But then you're so mad. You're like, you know what? Fuck your baby.
Yeah,
not even
like,
yours.
oh my god, this is an insane reaction in my opinion. Their IVF journey was really tough and they had multiple rounds and attempts and 1 miscarriage, but finally got lucky and had my very healthy niece last year. Ah, you should have kept that to yourself. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You should have just let it go. You should have just been like, you know what? I don't think you should be talking about things that are fake or not real based on whether they're in a lab or not. And you could have left it at that. Like, you could have been vague about it and she would have caught on. Maybe then it wouldn't have evolved into this. Oh, shit. I know my sister had a hard time conceiving. That was kind of the point I was making. What? My niece started in a lab, but she has a beautiful meaning behind her life, too. When I made the comment that my niece wasn't a real baby because she was an IVF baby, my sister started crying over the phone. Her husband then called me and berated me, and told me I was insensitive and couldn't understand the depths of her emotional turmoil and that I shouldn't have started a fight over a ring. He even said I was ableist. I have endometriosis too. My mom says it's not a big deal, but I should let my sister cool off. I usually babysit my niece pretty often, but my sister hasn't been answering my calls for a week. My fiance says, although I probably shouldn't have said that, I was justified. I didn't mean it seriously. I know my niece is a real baby and I adore her and spoil her all the time. Am I the asshole?
So remember how I was telling you about like Hispanic families? This is what they do. This is what my family does. Anyway, they'd be like, hey, by the way, your kids are not yours. Your father, fuck your father. And guess what? Where is your father? Oh yeah, that's right. He's not here. And I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, relax. We were talking about like my soup was better than fucking your soup. It's like,
Yeah.
it's always little things too. He's like, you know what? I wish your mother swallowed you. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ.
No,
all
it's
right,
fucking
fine,
insane
Rebecca.
that she jumped from the ring, which is just like, it's like a fucking ring. Like, yeah, she shouldn't have been such a bitch about it, but it's a ring. And then you start talking to her about something that's like very traumatic for families when they can't conceive. And you mentioned she had a miscarriage before and it took her a long time to finally have her child. It's too far. It's too
Yeah.
far. I
Some
feel
people go for the throat. They're like it's bad. It's really bad.
Yeah.
I like some people got that anger. They're like oh, I don't have an anger problem, and then they say this. You're like, okay, all right, relax.
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck, it's confusing. Dude, people are arguing in the comments too. Somebody said, everyone sucks here. Sister is the asshole for being so transparently jealous, and you are absolutely the asshole for using your sister conception as issues to try and score points in a sibling argument. Oh, and your mom is also the asshole for thinking that this isn't a big deal. I feel sorry for your dad. I truly do. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Imagine
Listen,
some
they gotta
stranger
deal with
telling
all
you
this
that.
shit.
I feel sorry for your dad.
Some people gotta hear
I
it
truly
though.
do.
Some people gotta hear it. That like it's like, hey, by the way, y'all are crazy. Some people are just like, I don't give a fuck. Some people like embrace that shit. They're like, hell yeah, you wouldn't get it. You can't handle me. I'm like, bitch, I ain't trying to handle a dog. Like, relax.
She's
like,
right about
collar,
that, though.
muzzle, go away. Shh.
Oh my god. Then this person's in here with the controversy. Nah, I'll take. OP wasn't trying to score points. She was illustrating why her sister's logic is foolish and they shouldn't be fighting. It wasn't some random dig to win a squabble. Her sister is trash and decided this was a massive blow to her ego because she wanted to fight and harm OP, but OP had logic and calmness on her side, so her sister didn't affect her. OP's fine, so is the mom. I'll address the replies here from now on. I love when people make an edit because they got their ass beat in the replies. It's my
Listen,
fucking
some
favorite.
people, their ego. They'd be like, how dare you talk to me like that? Everyone should have agreed.
Holy.
Everyone should have agreed, and because of you, like
She had logic and calmness on her side. I clearly not, because she immediately jumped to IVF. Like, what a fucking leap, bro. What a fucking leap. You could have chosen so many different things. She could have been like, did you know that like every banana is genetically modified? Do you not think you're eating a real banana when you go to the store and you buy one? Like, she could have chose anything. Anything. There's so many metaphors you can make with that. And you chose IVF.
Some people just listen, they will die on their hill. They'll be like, you know what? Fuck you and everything you're fucking about. I'm telling you, I just assume that people just don't have anything else to do.
Yeah.
Like I'm just assuming they're just mad. They're looking for fucking fights. That's why I say my family's kind of like that. Like, they just be looking for fights. They'd be like, I don't like you. I'm gonna like fight with you and then not talk to you
Damn,
for like
I'm
5
sorry your
like, years.
family's like that. My family only has one
Hey,
op,
listen, I don't
okay?
like 'em.
So like the whole family is mostly chill, but there's one
Yeah?
op in the family that just like ruins it for everybody else. That's
Oh,
my
God.
situation. Sounds like your family
Same.
is nothing but ops who are ops against each other. We got that one op who like every time they come in, it just like changes the whole fucking air in the room. It sucks out the life, it sucks out the energy. And there's nothing
Yep.
we can do about the op. The op is just there. Was it you? Ah, you suck. Go fuck yourself. Ah, you shitbag. They asked if it was me. Really? Do I seem the type? Come on, guys. I can act normal. Sort of.
You know, sometimes, I mean, listen, I'm not saying that it's you, but like, you know, sometimes some people look like little sweetie pies, but then all of a sudden, like behind closed, you know, during like the family events, that's when you're like, oh. I mean, I don't think that's you though. I don't think that.
Yeah,
surely
trust
not.
me. I would definitely
Trust.
know. I'm totally self-aware. If I was
I mean, I can see it.
disliked, I would totally know it. Right, guys? Wait, is it a bad sign if my family doesn't call me? Guys?
Okay, listen, if that is the case, like we might be in the same boat. No one called me.
Oh. Wait, we're both the op. Shit, no one likes us, Savi. What do we do?
Okay, so just like VTubers, like we can be delusional, we can pretend like it's not us. We're like, hey, this is real life, so like, don't worry about them. Surely it's them. It's not us. It's not us. Surely not.
Yeah, I'm not taking credit for this mistake. Listen, I just
I'm
think
not.
people are bad at calling.
Responsibility,
People are
please.
bad at staying in contact with each other. If I'm bad at
Yeah.
responding to like DMs and shit like that, I learned it from my family because my family doesn't reply to me either. Okay, so guys, excuse all of my problems, please. I'm blaming my family for all of it. They're
It's the
responsible for this shit.
autism, Surely. It's the autism.
Guys, it's the autism.
I mean, it must be.
Guys, it's
Must
the
be,
autism.
must be.
Okay. And then this is them defending themselves. I'm reading it because I think it'll be funny. It's astounding how many people replying don't understand OP was making the point the child is real, much like the diamond, so they shouldn't be fighting because it's dumb. And the real reason the sister is so angry is because she cannot comprehend a universe where it's not a competition, so it's devastated OP won in her eyes. I can only assume these people replying are very insecure, with low emotional intelligence, and believe that if a topic is personal to them, it automatically means it's an attack without caring about the content in it. Yeah,
So
that's
this is
saying.
them, just angry, just like, and another thing.
They fucking essay, dude. They edited it to add that one. They already wrote a fucking paragraph up here, and they had to defend themselves from that shit.
I can't believe that. I'm telling you, like, the people ain't got nothing else to do. They're just like, and another thing. I don't
And
like my life
another
either.
thing.
So, but I'm not gonna tell you that because my life is fucking perfect. Well, it's not, but like, you don't gotta know that shit. Fuck you.
Oh man, I'm surprised. A lot of people are on their side. This person said, I want to say justified asshole, but as there isn't such an option, I'm gonna go with not the asshole because hey, your niece did start in a lab. There's nothing wrong with that. And if your sister isn't ready to admit that, perhaps you shouldn't talk shit about things being, quote, from a lab. Huh.
Really? You know, at the end of the day, though, like, I didn't really like both of them at first because they're trying to compare like diamonds, and I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah,
stop.
diamonds to a child.
Rich problems. I'm telling you, rich people problems. They're like, well, my diamond does this, and this is legitimate.
Okay, yeah, the
It's
way
like,
the
well,
argument
can't your
started is
husband
just
avoid
fucking
this,
insane.
or avoid this. Afford this. I'm just like, ew.
How
Like,
can
relax.
your husband afford this? Can he even afford this ring that you have on your finger? I'm not sure if he can afford it. I just don't
Of
know
course
if you
they
have the
can
means.
afford it, especially
Okay,
if it's
you know
like with
what?
these two people.
You know what? Fuck the sister. She sounds like a bitch. They all suck. They're right. I agree. Everyone fucking sucks here. That sister's a bitch because who gives a fuck? Why are you trying to decide on his behalf whether he can afford it or not? You're a bitch for that. Like, oh man.
Based.
For those of you who don't talk to women, women will do this shit. Where they'll pretend to be concerned, but what they're really trying to do is fucking undermine you and insult you. They're like, are you sure? Are you sure you can do that? Or like if you wear something, they'll be like, oh wow, you're so brave to be wearing that. And they're not complimenting you, they're being bitches, okay? You may not understand
low.
it, but these women suck!
Exactly. Listen, it's under the bell shit. They'd be like, oh, really? How much does like your husband make? And just like, bitch, this is our personal fucking like, this is our personal thing. So shut the fuck up. I ain't gonna tell you shit. It is all low blows. It's low blows, and you don't even know. Well, a lot of guys don't, but like, you know, women be just like, oh, all right, I see you, side eyes.
Ooh, yeah, dude. Women are always able to pick up on this shit, okay? You can't fool us. We know when another woman is doing it, when they're being a bitch.
Exactly.
Sounds like high school all over again? Close enough.
Pretty much.
I didn't get
Pretty
my
much.
female bullying in high school. I got female bullying in middle school. That was like my era. And then I pretty much stopped interacting with women, or at least people who were like normal women. I was just with like the other outcasts and like the fucking
Normal
drama
women.
club. Yeah. Like I never talked to the Stacys. I'm not even sure if there were Stacys. Is this weird to say? I feel like all of the girls in my high school did not have Stacy material. They just didn't. Like
Wait,
there
were
were
you
no
small town?
Stacys. Yeah, it's like a small
Oh,
town.
okay, that makes sense.
And I'm
I
trying to
thought
think.
so.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Is there a Stacy in there? And it's like, no. I don't think there were any Stacys in my school. If there were, I didn't notice them.
I was let's see. So when I was going through high school, I was like do you remember like the boy band like emo era?
Yeah.
So I was that bitch. I was the one that would go and skip school and smoke like and go smoke inside the back because like I used to just hate it. Well, because like okay, so like I lived 15 years in London for a while, so it was different. Then I came to America, and it was very different because America was in high school like era, and like let me just say this, like the transition here and there was just fucking crazy. So I was kind of just like the loner. So I was like, I'm just gonna like do my own thing because I don't know nobody. I didn't grow up with y'all, so like you know I was like the person that would just leave school and just kind of do her own thing.
Aww. I mean, that's good though.
But I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Listen, I've always enjoyed being a little bit to myself, though. I'm just saying.
Base. Yeah, in Japan they call that the going home club. It's like a whole thing. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, they call it the going home club. You ask them what club they go to. If they don't have any extracurricular activities, they're just like, oh, I'm part of the going home club. Yeah. Holy fucking base.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Sorry.
I thought that was just called being a loser.
No, you're
at
like.
least for me.
No, you're like actually anime pilled. You have it in you.
I didn't even know that.
You were
I don't even
destined to be a
watch anime.
VTuber. Yeah.
I'm learning so much.
Yeah, I'm fucking proud of
think
you.
You're learning. Listen, I'm writing this shit down for later. I'm gonna put this on my like fridge. Be like, hey, look at that. You did something today.
Aw, guys, I'm making women feel better about themselves. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. Okay, one last one.
All right.
This one is, I think you might have to scroll down a bit, but it's okay. I'll just read it to you anyway. Am I the asshole for accidentally catching my brother's girlfriend in a lie? I almost said rye. Yeah, I caught her in a fucking bread. Anyway.
Fucking bread.
Oh, this
Classic
might be a
bread.
bit long. Guys, we're finishing off with a fucking doozy. I, 19 female, have a brother, 24 male, that I'll call Liam. Oh my god, he's that dude from One Direction. Earlier this year, he started dating a
didn't catch
girl
that.
he met at his climbing class that I'll call Emma, 26 female. Okay, for some reason I thought that the boy, like the guy was the 19 male, and it was like a 26 female with him, and I was about to be like, whoa, get him away from her, this is crazy. That's a fucking red flag.
Some people are in some crazy relationships. They're like, oh yeah, you know, me and my partner are like 12 years, 14 years, like I'm telling you, I don't know how people do that. It's like two different parts of your life.
Yeah.
Blows my mind.
I don't know,
Hey,
man.
but some people make it work. I mean, I don't know. Makes me feel a little odd. Like I feel like listen, that's how you really feel old. Because we were talking about feeling old earlier. Like you're like, you know, when I was growing up 12 years ago, when you were still in fucking diapers.
Ooh.
Like it's bad. It's bad.
Yeah, no. I remember interacting with somebody on Discord, and I didn't find out that, like, they were a fucking teenager until later. I didn't do anything wrong. Don't get me wrong. I talked to them like a normal person. I didn't say any weird shit. Nothing fucking happened. But I found out later that they fucking turned 18 a month later, and I just thought to myself, what the fuck? That's disgusting. I don't even want to talk to this person anymore. Like, once I found out that they were 18, suddenly I'm just like, oh.
So you talked about the hard drives earlier.
Yeah, the
Should be
hard drives.
concerned.
Go fuck yourself, Savi. Okay?
Joking.
Go fuck yourself!
No.
I don't even want to be friends with people who are like 18, 19. I don't even
Honestly,
want to be
same.
friends with them because I don't want to have to think about the fact that I should like watch my words or like watch my language, and like you're not gonna understand like fucking filing taxes because you're like fucking 18. Like I don't want to be friends with you. I don't know. Maybe that's
Two different
mean.
parts of your life. Like, you know, it's like I've done this, you've barely even done this, and then like I'll be like, what are we like? I mean, we would have to have like a very specific like thing that we are have in common,
Yeah.
more or less. Because I'm like, what would we talk about? You know, not saying that I can't know you. I'm like, hey, you know, you're cool. Or like, for instance, like a viewer, you know, like a viewer come in like, hey, I'm 18. I'm like, oh, that's cool. But like, if I wanted to really be friends, I'm like, what would we talk about?
Yeah.
You know?
And it's like, you know, guys, I'm 18 forever. But, you know, I've been 18 for a while. So
True. Very true,
every
very
time
true. But
somebody's like, oh, I'm
hypothetically-
18, I just think, oh, I remember how I was when I was 18. And instantly I'm just like, I wouldn't want to be friends with me back then. And so, you
I
know,
was such a bitch.
yeah, I don't think I was a bitch, but I don't think that I was mature. I don't even feel mature now. And so I just don't want to deal with people who like don't have a certain amount of life experience. I don't know. It feels uncomfortable. Like knowing that somebody is 18 and I'm speaking to them. I know that sounds fucking weird because they're technically adults,
No.
but that's just me. That's just fucking
No.
me.
I understand completely. I don't think I even grew up really until I became a mom. That's when I was like, oh my God, I need to like wake the fuck up. Like, you know, no more
Aw.
attitude problem, no more this, like it's time to wake the fuck up. So, you know, but like 18-year-old me, I had a temper. I don't know. I think I just joined the military, so I was kind of just like
Aww.
I was still discovering myself. Plus, like I said, I was just like I didn't know life yet. So now I feel like I'm more chill. You know, I may talk a little shit, might talk a little bit about glazing here and there, maybe a little bit too much.
Glazing.
But that's like more like I'm a lonely thing. But other than that, though, like you know, I've grown up, kind of.
I think you're very mature, okay? I think that's part of what drew me to your streams is because I feel like we're the dead opposite in terms of maturity. Like, I know nothing, and like I could just talk to you and I would learn something new, like every other fucking sentence. And I already have because I learned about the glazing donut dates and also about like being an engineer in the military, and also the barrack bunnies are real.
Why'd it have to be the donuts?
Yeah,
Why'd
I
it have to
know.
be the
That's
bunny?
on you. That's on you. I did not know. I knew none of this shit before you, okay?
Listen, all I gotta say is you have a very. I think what I like about you is you're very passionate and you're very real. You're real.
Guys, I'm passionate.
You're based.
Guys, I'm
You're
based. Holy fuck.
I'm telling you, like, you know,
Thank
say
you.
it as it is. Don't bullshit around. Don't pussyfoot. Plus, you're talented. I've watched your
Aw.
videos.
Thank you.
I watch your videos and I'm like, you know, they're fun to watch. So like, boom, boom, boom. That's it. That's all I need.
Aww.
But you're
Thank
really
you,
nice.
Sami. The glaze continues. I got so distracted. I'm sorry.
Okay, I need to
Okay.
stop glazing.
No,
You
you're
know,
good,
and
you're
another
good.
thing, I'm gonna have to be like that.
She's fucking essaying. She's just like putting it all in Discord so that she can remember to say it later. Let's
Fuck your
go.
diamond and your child isn't real.
Yeah, I'll fucking take it. Yeah, fuck your diamond. Fucking fake IVF lab baby. Haha, your baby's a lab. Get fucked.
Your baby, it doesn't exist. Your baby isn't real. Fuck you.
It's a fake fucking ghost baby. Okay,
It's ghost baby.
I'll start from the beginning because I fucked it up. I'm 19 female,
I'm
have
sorry,
a
I'm
brother,
sorry.
24 male that I'll call Liam. Earlier this year, he started dating a girl he met at his climbing class that I'll call Emma, 26 female. They've been together for 4 months, and this weekend, 4 months, he decided to introduce her to us. They arrived yesterday and are staying
Damn, that's
until
fast.
tonight. She's a really nice person, and we got along well. Then at one point, my dad asked her what she did in life, and she said she was a lawyer. I was super interested because I'm currently studying law and have wanted to be a lawyer since I was maybe 10, so I was very excited to ask her questions about it. I asked about cases that she had, how she studied to become a lawyer, what her days looked like, and many more things. I might have been a little overenthusiastic and annoying, but I didn't realize it at the time and was just excited to ask someone questions about my dream job. But at one point, she said something that seemed incoherent to me. The details might be long and boring, but basically she just said something that isn't technically possible. So I was confused and curious, and I asked her how that was possible because I just thought she's the professional, so she must know better than me. But as she tried to explain it, she just said more incoherent and impossible things. It was kind of like if someone was quoting things from Grey's Anatomy to doctors, if you see what I mean. So I asked more about it to understand, and that's when she admitted that she wasn't actually a lawyer and worked at a bookstore. She told us that she was very sorry for lying, and then left the table and my brother followed her. My parents kind of scolded me for being so intrusive, and when my brother came back, he was a bit angry. He started telling me that I was wrong for interrogating her, and that I made her uncomfortable, and that she lied because she was embarrassed about her job, and I just made her more embarrassed. Now he hasn't been talking to me since, and neither has Emma. I'm not sure I'm in the wrong here, but they all seem to think so. I get that me asking questions was annoying and maybe a bit too much, but I truly didn't have bad intentions. I was just excited to be able to talk about it with someone. And also, I don't understand how everyone is so okay with the fact that she lied to my brother for 4 months and then also lied to us. I get being embarrassed, but I don't know, it's still a bit weird to me. But I never meant to make her uncomfortable, and I genuinely liked her. I don't see how I'm in the wrong, but maybe I just can't see it, so please tell me so that I can have another perspective.
Why you lying?
Why?
Listen,
Why are
I
they defending
understand
her?
that some people don't like their job or their position or whatever, but the truth will come out. It always does. It always does. So then you're gonna get caught up in a lie, and then you're gonna have to explain yourself, and then you look way worse. Just be real. And besides, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you guys are really meshing, you guys are really bound to be together, they're gonna like you for who you are, not for what you got or what you think they fucking got. So
Yeah.
if you're lying, then you're wrong. You're wrong.
Yeah, and I don't get it. Why are they defending her? He must really like her or something. Or I don't know, she gives crazy fucking head. Because somebody lied to you for the entirety of your relationship. You're only 4 months in. In my opinion, dude, if I was that dude, I would have broken up with her on the spot and then looked at my sister and been like, thank you. I appreciate that. You just saved me some fucking trouble. Who knows when I would have fucking figured that out on my own. You don't get it,
Exactly.
Lucy? What do I not get, Mon? Okay, I'll let you explain yourself to me. Explain what I don't get. I'll
That
wait.
you give good head.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure. I mean,
Oh.
do I?
I mean,
Wait.
you brought it up, so I just assumed that maybe it's like a personal experience thing.
Mon, is that what? Oh yeah, that she gives crazy head. Okay.
Just gonna.
Right. Chatty, is it worth a woman who lies
Don't
to you
mind
to get
me.
your dick sucked? Is that really the end all be all of having a relationship with a woman? As long as it sucks my dick, it can lie to me about anything? Those of you saying yes are insane. I know that we're joking. Let me tell you this. Unequivocally, no. Fuck that bitch. You lied to me? I can't trust you. Especially you're lying
let's
about something
talk,
you don't
right?
even need to lie about.
Like, how
what?
good are we talking about, though?
I mean, well, I don't know. I mean, I guess in this situation, you'd have to be like a god of dick sucking. But even then, I'd be like, I don't know. There's like fleshlights. Like, why would I need her?
Listen, 100% true. 100% true.
Yeah, somebody said no pussy is
100%.
worth it. I agree.
No, honestly, true. Very true. Plus, like, here's the thing. You could have the best head. That pussy might be the best thing this side of the Mississippi. But let me tell you something. Eventually, you're going to have to deal with her shit. And if she's lying about this little bit...
What else is she gonna lie
what
about,
else was she
right?
gonna- Exactly.
Like, this is the type of girl who's gonna fucking cheat on you. She's okay with lying about her career. She does it, like, easy. Dude, I don't know. I would not trust people like that. I see people as, like, who lie a lot. I see them as, like, potential cheaters. No, I couldn't do it. I could not do it.
time.
Yeah, the child is not yours. Yeah, she can lie about the job. She can lie and say, yep, you're the father. You're the only one. Ignore the fact that his eyes are like a completely different color. And also, he looks
Different
nothing
skin
like you.
tone.
Yeah!
It's
Ignore
like a
the
different
fact that
skin tone.
we're...
Like, this is yours. You'd be like... Which I wasn't...
Ignore
I
the
wasn't
fact
born
that we're
yesterday.
both white and the baby is clearly half Asian. That is irrelevant. I
Half
swear.
Asian.
I'm like 1/8 Asian myself, so that's just those latent genes coming out in the child, okay? Trust me, it's our baby. No. If you get a paternity test, that means you don't trust me, and I'll break up with you. I've seen shit like that. Women who are
Me
like,
too.
if you get a paternity test, that means you don't trust me, and then I'll break up with you right now because it means you don't trust me. I feel like that's a fucking red flag. I feel like that's a red flag, man.
The more, okay, something that I've noticed, the more that they fight, the more that they're like, oh, you don't think that I do this? Why do you think that I would do? Like, if they are fighting and defending it, they're fucking cheating.
Oh my god, yeah.
Listen, boys, I don't wanna. If you
true?
got somebody like that, at least look into it.
Ooh.
Thank me later.
Well, that's okay.
Not from experience or
Chatty is
anything, but, like,
married
you
to
know.
me, and I don't act like that, so
Oh,
they have
oh.
nothing to worry about. Isn't that
That is
right,
true.
Chatty? None of you have secret fucking side hoes or anything that I have to worry about. Only Lucy. Finding out your kid isn't
Exactly.
really yours later must be devastating. I can't even imagine. I can't even
I'd be
imagine.
crushed.
Yeah, that and also, it's just the disrespect. It's the disrespect that she did not respect you enough to even tell you. That there is a chance that it's not yours. You know? Or if she knows that it's not
Exactly.
yours, she didn't tell you. Like, she should have been upfront with you from the beginning. I don't really like women. Well, I don't like anyone who does this. I don't like people who trap the other person into parenthood. It's a fucked up thing to do to anyone. Like, people who poke
Yep.
holes in condoms are fucking evil. And then people who lie about paternity, they're also fucking evil. Like, it's just terrible.
I had an aunt that did that.
Yeah. What? Wait,
Yeah,
what?
I had an aunt that okay, so she liked this guy back in college. She popped a fucking condom there, and then all of a sudden I got my cousin. And let me tell you something. They're not, and you want to know the crazy part is that, like, again, shocking. They're not together. They're not together. Like you do all this stuff because you're you're insecure about something. Well, okay, let's just go back. Okay, maybe not the condom popping, but like let's just say this. Let's just say this. Like, you're literally like not confident about whatever it is, job or like your life, and like that, thus meaning that you're gonna do crazy things just to make people like you. And like, here's the thing, if you're not comfortable with yourself, then like I don't want to be around you, because here's the thing, I'm dating not you. I'm not dating you. I'm dating this version that you're trying
Yeah.
to make me fucking like, and that's not you, which makes you feel like I'm dating somebody hollow. Like,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
not
that's
gonna
you.
work.
Exactly. It never does.
Oh, this is just sad, man. She could be
You
a
know
nice
somebody that's
woman and
popped a
just really
condom?
fucking insecure. I mean, she's not ready for a relationship either way, if that's the case.
Exactly.
My god.
Love yourself.
Your fucking family's
yourself.
crazy. You've got a condom popper in there? Then again, I could have like a condom popper in my family and I just wouldn't know. I wouldn't know because they wouldn't say anything, you know? They're just
I
like
love
taking that shit to the grave.
Condom popper.
The condom
Classic
popper in
condom
the
poppers.
family. I'm pretty
like a
sure that's
disease.
like sexual assault.
Like a disease.
Like it's a form of yeah. So your
You
aunt
can go to
is
jail for that, right?
Jesus, yeah. I mean,
I only talk to my immediate family by the way. So me, mom, my papa, and then my little brother, and then that's it.
oh
so,
my god,
that's it.
I'm happy
So like,
for
because the rest
you.
of them are
Stay away from that fucking freak. She's crazy. You never know.
Yep.
If she gets around your condoms, bro, I don't know. You might find yourself with a hag pregnancy. I would be very afraid.
Do you have sex? Because like I don't really gotta worry about that. So like, you said condoms. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, man.
Like
what are
the pull-out game?
condoms? I don't know what condoms are. It's a mystery.
Yeah, the
Wait, you were
pull-out
talking
game
about
is a fun
condom
game.
popping. How do you even know what that is? Guys? Savi, I'm really nervous. I'm gonna start thinking you've had sex before. And then you said something about being a mother. Like what's going?
It's a joke.
Oh guys,
it's a joke.
it's a
like I'm a mom with cat.
Yeah,
Cat's
you're
my,
you're a
cat's my
mommy.
babies.
Oh yeah, you're a mommy.
Exactly. Oh yeah, mommy. Yeah. I'm like, hi Chad, how are you? Pops tits on fucking table. you like what you see?
I'm not knowledgeable enough to sell the mommy bit. That's the shame.
Honestly, I can't fucking do that shit either.
Ah, you could. I think you do.
I fucking cuss too much. I cuss too much. Like I'm like the drunk aunt.
Yeah, but
I'd
that's
be
like,
I'm like,
oh, you're like the hot mommy. There's like this one character, I can't remember where she's from. I think it's Black Lagoon. She's got like purple hair and she's got like a beer in one hand and a cigarette in the other. She's got like a crop tank top and she's got shorts. And yeah, she's like the cool aunt, or she's like a sexy, trashy mommy. Okay, I'm not calling you trashy, but you know what I mean, like a vulgar
that
mommy, okay? Me when I accidentally call Savi trashy. I'm sorry for the microaggression.
hey,
It was
don't
unintentional.
Worry. Don't worry. I mean, I may like it. Okay, you know. But you know, listen. Like I kind of like to see it that way. Like I've always been like, I don't know. When I think of like mom, I think of like very. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like an example. Somebody that's very like, oh, hi, my dear. Do you guys want cookies and love and sweetness? And don't get me wrong, I'm a loving person, but like you're gonna get a little spice, like in there also. I'd be like, listen, what you crazy motherfuckers doing? You know I love you though, right? Kisses, like stuff
guys,
like that.
I
So
found
it's like
it.
loving, but with like a, you know, little bit of spice. Be like, you know, rub some dirt in it.
Aw, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm accidentally pigeonholing you into like the spicy Latina mamacita thing. Listen, it was not by intention. I swear.
Don't worry.
I swear. However, it is hot. So if I were you, I would just lean into it. Like, you know, I lean into all the Southern culture jokes where I pretend about Sweet Home Alabama, and then I let chat call me, you know, little sister. Actually, I don't let them call me that. They just do it anyway. So they're the one pushing it on me, you know?
So is that on your hard drive?
No! God damn it! Listen, okay? I will confess my crimes right here, right now. I have anime, movies, music, audiobooks, books, visual novels, games, all sorts of shit that I have not paid for on my hard drive. And I hope that's okay with you. I hope that's okay with you. That was a joke, by the way. I totally don't have that. But I hope it's okay with you if I did anyway. I hope you would forgive me for my sin. Let me do a sip.
Whatever you say, little sister.
Yeah, thank you. Ah, God. Guys, I'm adopted into the family.
Hell yeah, brother.
That's why I don't know Spanish. I'm working on it, okay?
Hey, don't worry. I will teach you.
Yes.
Even though my Spanish is a little messy.
Yes.
But like, don't worry. I'll teach you.
Pendeja.
Yeah, say
Puta. Cabron.
Puta laging chewe. Don't worry, I got you. You say como sa de say.
Tengo que urinar. Cerveza.
Latinx.
Latinx. Lucy es muy bonita.
No.
Is that right?
Muy bonita.
You said muy bonita.
Muy bonita. Viva la madre. You are so silly. I love you.
I'm silly? Guys, I'm silly
Yes,
maxing.
very silly.
Yay! I actually want to do one more. Because I feel like that one was kind of short, actually. They're like, oh, this will be
Hey,
long.
listen,
And I was like,
got
okay, whatever.
all the time in the world. I just feel really bad that I came in late
No, you're
and also
fine.
stuffed.
That just meant more
Very
time for
stuffed.
me to chat with Chatty. Isn't that right, Chatty? Aren't you happy? Tell Savi thank you because you got to siphon more Lucy Pyre time. Yatta
I'm not gonna lie,
daze.
listen, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Chat, you're just watching from the side. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
You'll get
Bro,
your
she's
stream
putting you
earlier.
in the fucking cuck chair. This is crazy. Savi.
Hey, listen,
You're never
just
gonna
watch,
beat the
don't worry.
accusations.
You might like it.
Ooh.
You might like it.
I don't know, man. They're posting C's and shit. Hi, Strike Boy. Okay, which one do you want to read? There's 2 different titles. Am I the asshole for telling my best friend if she wasn't always trying to get with my husband, her boyfriend wouldn't have left her? That sounds spicy.
Kind of like that one.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
I feel like
give me some of that spice.
I feel like the one
Now that is
underneath can't
spicy.
compete. I don't think it can compete. Okay,
Yeah, definitely not.
this will be our last one. All
All
right.
right, perfect.
Fucking strapped in, boys. The last one for real, for real, for real. This is the encore. I, 27 female, have been best friends with Kita, 27 female, since we were little. We were neighbors, went to the same school, college, etc. She was my, I think that means maid of honor, when I married Rowan, 28 male, who we went to college with. At first, Kita
I think
had a
so.
big crush on him, but he started liking me. Oh god. We slowly got closer,
Twiddles
and
fingers.
I started liking him too. This was after
Aw,
Kita had
twiddle
told me
fingers,
she'd
she's
gotten
pansy.
over it
_gifted
and
a
was
tier 1
dating
sub to
another
Caster
guy.
Shot. They
But
have
I
given
still
7
felt
gift
really
subs in the
guilty
channel.
and didn't want to date him if it would hurt Kita. I asked her multiple times if she was okay with it, and she said she was, so I thought it was fine. Oh, this was fucking doomed from the start.
Yep.
Yeah, this was. I'm sorry. You planted
Thinking
a
the same
bomb.
thing.
You planted a bomb years ago, and now I don't know why you're surprised. Whatever happens next cannot fucking surprise me. Holy shit.
She'd be like, what happened? I can't believe this. Like,
I can't
really?
believe, like, what, guys, why was she trying to get with my husband? What?
Are you trying to fuck my
What
husband?
did you think was gonna happen? Kira's been with her latest boyfriend, Adam, 27 male, for a year or so. However, over the last few months, she's been acting strange around Rowan. Whenever we'd be hanging out with the 3 of us, or even with Adam there, she'd always find some way to sit next to Rowan, laugh at everything he said, etc. Wait, Savi, is that true? Okay, I saw this in a video. Me and chat both saw it. It said that women will laugh at a guy's jokes, like, to flirt with him. Is this real?
Yep, definitely.
I just laughed
Someone could say
nervously.
something stupid. You're like, oh, you're so silly. It's like really. It's like
You just did
fucking
that
ass
to
joke.
me, Sabi! You just did that to me! You just called me silly!
No.
Are you fake
Okay,
laughing at me?
listen. We said no. Listen. We were talking about guys.
Oh.
Oh shit. Actually, you did.
Oh.
So what else is going on in the story?
Right! No, fuck me. Okay. Well, I didn't think anything of it initially because I knew that's kind of her personality. And her and Rowan are friends, but then she started always asking me if Rowan was there before she came over, and if I said no, she'd often suddenly say she couldn't come, this bitch. Though sometimes she would say that even if I said he was here. Rowan also told me about a comment she made to him once about how he was so patient for putting up with me being, quote, too tired to do anything with him, now that I was pregnant, which I thought was weird. Ooh! Oh, she's a bitch.
I can't believe that.
Oh, she's crazy.
Yeah.
The odd behavior
Holy shit.
continued, but to be honest, the pregnancy had been keeping me too exhausted to give it a lot more thought. And Rowan seemed as friendly with Kita as always. But 2 days ago, our mutual friend Shay threw a dinner party. Me and Rowan went, as did Kita and Adam. Kita got a bit tipsy, and she kept trying to sit with Rowan and touch him. He excused himself a few times, but she kept finding him. I tried to get her off a few times, and I was getting mad because this was a new line she was crossing. She was slurring about how I, quote, stole Rowan from her. Thankfully, Adam was too busy talking to Shay's husband to hear this, but he definitely saw Kira's actions. The next afternoon, I was at Shay's again with some friends when Kita showed up. She was crying about how Adam had broken up with her that day because you're a whore, saying he didn't think they were going to work out. Everyone was
True.
consoling her, but I was just kind of sitting
Fucking
there.
whore.
I couldn't help but feel like she brought this upon herself. She asked me, aren't you gonna say something? So I said, maybe Adam wouldn't have left you if you weren't trying to get with Rowan all the time. Some of our other friends were shocked to hear this. They really said, oh, and got mad at Kita.
It's like,
Some
oh my God,
got
she's a
angry with
whore.
me.
It's like, yeah, she is.
Yeah, dude, you all know she's like that, bro. Holy fuck, don't get mad on her behalf. Some got angry with me, saying Kita was just really friendly with everyone, and that was a horrible accusation to make. Kira was upset, saying she couldn't believe I thought that of her, and maybe we really weren't that close. She left in tears, and I left soon after too. Now I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. Kira had been drinking at the dinner party and might not have meant what she said, and the other stuff could have been nothing. Maybe this was too harsh to say to her after a breakup when we could have talked privately, not in front of our friends. Am I the asshole?
Don't be trying to touch my hubby. That's all I gotta say about that.
Like what?
No.
I don't...
Especially if he's trying to walk away, trying to get away from you, and you're just still trying to go in there and suck his dick. I'm gonna need you not to do that. Your head is not that good. I'm gonna need you to stay away. See, some people are wild. Some people are wild.
Yeah. I know some people are saying that she shouldn't have said it at the time after she got a breakup, but like at the same time, I don't think you get it. Like, I would be really fucking angry. Like, you're going and you're touching and you're like putting your hands on my husband and he's being a gentleman and he's trying to get away from you. You're fucking harassing him. You're sexually harassing my husband. And you expect me not to say something to you? You expect me not to tell you? Like, yeah, your boyfriend probably broke up with you because you're fucking touching and molesting other men at parties.
Exactly.
Like, that's your problem.
Plus, she gave like that little hint to like, oh, you're friendly with everyone. It's like, oh, so you are acting like a hoe.
Yeah.
It's like, listen, I'm gonna need you to stay away from my hubby, first off. Second of all, maybe you should worry about your own shit instead of everyone else's shit. Because clearly you didn't give enough time to your own man, and that's why he's gone.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. I don't know. It just pisses me off. The people who are like, it's the wrong time, it's the wrong time. She's a fucking sex pest. She's a little sex pest, and she thinks because she's a woman, it doesn't mean anything, and it's not as serious. Trust me, if a guy was doing this to another, like one of his buddy's wives, he would be fucking get his shit punched in. She's lucky she didn't get her ass beat, pulled out of that fucking bar, and fucking... Oh man, ooh, if that were me,
I would be so fucking pissed. Not to mention, she's like, oh, maybe I should have brought her in like to like another room or whatever. I'm like, no. Listen, clearly she is not getting the hint. She's not like respecting like your hubby's boundaries. So like, fuck it. Like, there's no more rules now. You're like, listen, I'm gonna need you to stay the fuck away right now before I get like, that's before the earrings get fucking taken out. You're like, okay.
Wait, you sound so experienced with this.
I used to be, I had a temper. I mean, listen, it's not saying that I was like, it's not like someone was touching my like hubby or anything, because we don't have sex here. We don't get married.
Right.
So, but with that being said, like, some people just don't get it. So you got to make sure that they get it,
Yeah. I mean, here's the fucking thing. I don't know, it just fucking irritates me. All these people saying, here's his comment, not the asshole. Well, not entirely. Yes, it was kind of rude to just say that after she had been dumped, but she had been acting like this for a long time, to the point even Rowan was getting uncomfortable, but she still persisted. Getting drunk didn't help, and I bet Adam did hear her when she said you stole Rowan from her. She's clearly been jealous this whole time from my point of view. She has yet to move on, has only tried to get closer. Rowan also brought up that comment she said that made both of you uncomfortable about being too tired to do anything. That's not a normal thing to say to your best friend's husband. Even as a joke, that's messed up. Like,
exactly.
Do men deal with this all the time? Like, is this just a thing that guys deal with? Like, their wives or their girlfriends' friends hit on them, and they're expected to just, like, deal with that shit? Is this a normal thing? If you're a Chad? I don't think this is a Chad thing. I don't know. The type of vibe I get from this woman's behavior is more that she wants something she can't have. Because... I don't know, do you keep a crush like that you've had for that fucking long? I don't even know if she likes the guy so much as she likes, like, the idea that she should have him instead of her friend. Because she's a bitch to her friend. She's not supportive during the pregnancy. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. And at that point, you're not friends. There's no way. If you cannot, like, respect boundaries, be able to, like, be like, hey, that's not cool. First off, if you can't see that, like, y'all got problems. But not to mention, that's supposed to be your friend. Like, you're like, okay, we're not friends. At that point, we're not friends.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, clearly, if you've been doing this for a while, we've never been friends.
It's called pre-selection in biology. Males who fuck are more attractive to females. I must not be biologically, like, dude, I must be a fucking alien. Because I feel like guys who brag about how much sex they have, that just makes me sad. Okay.
Yeah, it makes me want to vomit. I'm like, yeah, good for you there, Robert.
It's just
Like,
like,
I'm
oh
so glad
wow.
that you swapped to your right hand instead of your left hand. That's fantastic. You know, whatever you want to call it, fucking, that's great. But here's the thing, I don't care. I don't care. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm just old now. I'm just like, listen, I'm trying to find somebody that's kind of, I don't know, somebody that's chill, somebody that I can vibe with, like whatever. Then if we hypothetically fuck, then like that's, you know, that's great. That's great. But you know, sex is not real.
I don't
But yeah,
know.
hypothetically.
Yeah, I hear a lot of men get like criticism for like the body count thing, and like I get it to some degree because when there's a guy who's like, oh, you dude, you've like had sex with 2 guys and you're fucking 40, that's too many for me. You're pretty much a hoe. Like everybody knows what your pussy looks like. Like guys who are like that, obviously that's a little bit fucking extreme. But I get
Yeah.
it. I fucking get it. But I have the same perspective as a girl. It's probably because I haven't had any life experience and I'm a virgin. And I haven't really had my first
Same here.
relationship yet. Yeah, same for yeah, same there.
Same here.
But for me, I feel like the higher his body count, the more insecure I'm going to be. Because I'm just like, oh, so he's had like a lot of girls and he knows how things should go. And he's not going to want to like wait on me to figure it out. He's going to expect me to understand everything. And I'm just not. I'd rather be with a guy who's like similar to me in that case.
Exactly. I don't mind if someone's like had a little bit of like experience, but like it really just depends because like if someone's bragging about like, oh, I've had hundreds of girls there, I'm like, oh, okay, like
Yeah,
you know,
also.
first off, I hope you've been safe and also no STDs or nothing. That'd be great. But
Yeah.
second of all, like I like it to be because you know I've been, you know, I'm old. You know, I've been around, not like, you know, I've been passed around. Like I mean, it's not like I'm like roast beef Arby's, but like, you know. You know, like, you know, like I've done few things here and there, hypothetically, wink wink.
Hypothetically.
But like, you know, like I don't want, I don't know, I'd want it kind of like kind of even. Now, what is even? Like enough to be like, hey, you understand where I'm at, I understand where you're at, and we can kind of work off of each other, if that makes sense. And like, let's just say for some reason I'm not at your level, maybe we can work together to be on the same level.
Yeah. Thanks, Sabi. You put it into words a lot better than me. I don't know.
I've been stuttering all day, so
I just feel
like,
I don't think that being with somebody who's way more experienced than you is attractive. I think it's scary. And I feel like I would just struggle with insecurity and like an inferiority complex because I already do by myself. Like, dude, I'm doing that alone. I'm doing that alone. I don't need a guy who's like, oh yeah, that's my ex-girlfriend Tiffany, and that's my ex-girlfriend Stacy, and that's my ex-girlfriend Melody, and that's my ex-girlfriend. Like, I don't fucking no. No, that's too much shit.
Yeah.
That's too much shit for me to worry about personally. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never really
Maybe I'm
one of
crazy.
my insecurities would like probably be is like, let's just say I haven't done anything in a while, which is actually true. Like, and someone is probably a normie that's actually probably been around, has had like a couple of dates. I would probably be like, man, I haven't done anything in a while. I'm gonna be like, fuck. Like, what am I like, you know, like I would have to be like, hey, just so you know, because if we're not on the same level, they're gonna probably be expecting me to do something. and
Yeah,
I'm
is
gonna
it
be
is
like,
sex
okay.
like this thing where it's like, God, what are they doing these days? I remember the days where it was just like thing goes in hole, but are they like doing like headstands now? Like what's the new hit thing that people do? Are they gonna think that I'm
Yeah.
an old hag if I'm not able to do like whatever the wet willy is on their dick? Like what is that what sex is like?
The wet willy, the whole
I don't know what that is.
they gotta like really slurp it up in there. Yeah, exactly. See, like there's so much stuff that I probably don't know and I'm behind on, but like I'd be like, hey, for me it's like just bear with me that I'm a slow ass hag now. So like you're gonna have to like you know, I don't be knowing shit no more. Okay,
Yeah.
so just like work with me. Work
Somebody
with me.
said that like you're not familiar with the sex meta anymore. I think that they put it in the right terms. Yeah.
The sex meta.
Has
If
the
you're not
sex
doing
meta
triple
changed,
backflips on
Chatty?
it,
What's the
it ain't
patch
it.
update? What does the current sex meta look like?
Was there a brand new patch or what?
Yeah, in
Like, I mean, come
2025
on
there
now.
was supposed to be a patch for like male sex robots that women were going to start dating, but I haven't seen them around yet.
I see. So when did this patch happen?
Yeah, I
I
don't
need to
know.
put
I think
down
the
some
devs
notes.
might have delayed it. I haven't
The
gotten my
devs.
fucking robot boyfriend. Like what?
Who's the devs? I gotta know.
I don't fucking know. God, whoever you think is controlling the system, that is who the dev is for the
God
sex
damn it,
patch
God. I wasn't
update.
ready.
Stop. Solo Q out of bronze ELO has been rough, guys. Any tips?
Yep, I'm
Guys,
bronze 5. I'm
my
just
won't
like,
pop.
oh.
I can't. Fuck.
Listen, I'm in low elo. Can I have a duo? Can I have a duo?
Oh, Jesus.
I wonder if you can have like a fucking like triple stack. That'd be like college.
College? Bro, we had different college experiences. I almost never left my dorm. Ever. I was just
Honestly, I
fucking
didn't either.
staying in my room, not going anywhere. I totally wasted college, 100%. Not with the
I was
sex
playing
thing,
Cataclysm.
but I feel like I should have gone to more like clubs and get-togethers and stuff, and I didn't. I just fucking kept to myself. I didn't do
Don't
any
worry,
of that
I was
shit.
playing WoW. I was playing Cataclysm.
Cataclysm? Oh my god, you were a WoW, Andy?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Wait.
You know.
Is this like, guys, how old is WoW Cataclysm? Is this a peek into the age? I'm like triangulating the years, putting it together in my head. 2 years, 2012 release. Oh.
Yeah, I was doing military and also college at the same time. So like I had my laptop with me always. So I was just like, well, and my laptop was kind of strong. Well, okay, it was actually a piece of shit. So I barely was able to do dungeons.
You.
And I was like, yes, this is great.
Oh my god. You used to be so fucking busy all the time. You're like a workaholic?
Big time, big time. When I'm not streaming, I'm like working still with my IRL job.
I
like,
can
but
tell.
at the same time, I love it. I don't know, I love it. I like being busy.
Aw. Dude,
Until of course my body just.
I need that.
But you know, we'll wait for that later.
I need that injected into my veins. I know working too much is like a bad thing, but like,
It is.
Like, my god, if it doesn't result in like actual fucking results and shit and lead to, I feel like, I don't know. Do you feel like you have a bad work-life balance, Savi?
It's terrible. It's terrible. I think the only reason why that I like push as far as I've done now, and again, I'm gonna get a little sappy, just a small little bit.
Okay.
After my divorce was done, like I was like, man, 6 years of my life where I dedicated it to family and everything else. But like, I'm like, what about my other dreams? And I was like, man, I gotta play catch up. Now, there is no such thing as like, hey, hurry up and finish, like, you know, like hurry up and finish. But at the same time, I'm like, you know, now's the time to like kick in the ass, you know? So, but work balance is definitely a big thing. But tell my brain that. Tell my brain that. So, but yeah. So that like, so now I'm just like, you know, but it does kind of feel good. It feels good. Just like this whole streaming thing is great. I love it. I mean, look what we're doing right now.
Yeah, you've done a really good job. I'm proud of you, Savi. Aww.
So have you. I remember whenever you weren't streaming. So like, it's
you.
cool to see. It's cool to see. You've been kicking ass, taking names. I love watching you. Energy is fantastic, and your content is great.
Thank you, Savi. You're so sweet.
Just glazing all
You've done
day.
really fucking well for yourself. I think it's amazing that like you have a business IRL that you're taking care of, and then you're turning around and you're fucking stream. You stream such long hours. It is so goddamn impressive, and you're fucking talking for all of it. Like, I would be non-verbal. I mean, that's why I can't really do, like, these super long streams. I go non-verbal after, like, a certain amount. And I just, like, my brain is cooked, and I've got nothing left in me. But the way that you're able to just, like, consistently do it is crazy to me. Guys, go check out Savi. Go check out Savi. Please follow Savi if you haven't already. I rate her often. She's very sweet, and she's very good at video games. She does, like, challenge runs. I mean, I'll take it. I mean, I'll take the glaze. I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain.
I've been glazing all day today. I'm about to go off to go get some donuts. So if you want some, I'm totally down. However, my glaze is like right around the facial area.
Wait, guys.
So just
guys, is this safe to accept? One, if this is safe. Two, if I should end the Discord call. 1111111111111. Well, it sounds safe to me. I mean, if Chatty is saying so, it must be fine. Yeah, one in Savi. I trust you, Savi.
I owe you later.
I don't like the fucking vibe.
I'll give you like the 50 subs later. I got you.
Oh, okay. Holy shit. She's like, all right, the first people who post one will be given a sub individually by me. That's actually fucking crazy.
I got you. Chat. Thank you. No, but thanks for inviting me also.
No, of course.
Sorry that we had so many problems. Hell, if anything, I'm really sad that my model keeps every time I try to smile, she keeps doing this.
Yeah. It's a little bit scuffed, but overall it looks cute and good.
I'm like, why? Listen, I'm like, every time I want to do something with friends, like my main computer breaks or whatever, I'm actually about to go to the computer store right now.
Ooh. Oh my god. Aww.
Yeah, see if I can go get that baby fixed. But luckily, this laptop barely
I
made
hope
it work.
so. I hope it works. I hope it fucking works for you. That's my biggest nightmare. I see so many VTubers like losing access to their computers and it just breaking on them. And I'm like, am I next? Am I next? I'm like afraid of it. I'm scared. I hope not.
Yeah, girl, I have no idea what happened. Like, literally, it was playing Marvels, and then all of a sudden, boom, and now it's just like shut off, and I'm like, what happened?
In the middle
Luckily,
of
I
stream?
have that back up. Huh? It was, so like after I finished and I tried to turn it on the next day, it went like, so like having to re-download everything to this laptop, I'm so glad I at least made it. So thanks for waiting.
Oh my god,
Sorry to
no,
make
you're
y'all wait.
fine. No, honestly, it was worth the wait. I really enjoyed talking to you. I'm so glad I finally got to do it. Thank you. Thank you for, I know that you've had like a very busy and very eventful week. So honestly, thank you. If you had to cancel or like reschedule, I would not have blamed you. I'm just really glad that you did come and say hello to me. I appreciate it. Thank you,
I am so
Savi.
glad to be here. I've been wanting to do something with you for a long ass time. So like, hey, listen, maybe next time I'll actually be prepared and actually maybe where shit's not dying. So that'd be great.
It's not your fault. It's like a computer. It shit itself on you, okay? Maybe your computer got nervous as well.
Oh, I mean, honestly, I was too. Actually, to be honest, it's like I was still thinking about it. I was like, shit, I didn't realize that I was on. Like, I was live with you. I was like, I thought you were preparing to go live.
No, that's on me. I should have said it.
Fine.
Okay, I've learned a valuable
I just wish I was
lesson.
talking about some really bad shit. I wish I was talking about some.
It would have been so funny.
Because, yeah, that would have been.
She would have been like, "Hey, Lucy, I'm gonna give you the brown pass. Wait, Lucy, are you okay with me saying slurs? This is what it means. Like, okay, yeah, that's probably the conversation that would have been clipped. But it's okay. We didn't say that. Didn't say that at all.
Oh my god! I mean, imagine. I mean, surely that's not me. Like, like behind the scenes, that would just be crazy.
Yeah, guys, surely that was just a theory. Okay, that was just a scenario used for comedic effect.
I've never played. Never played.
No big deal. Alright. Thank you so much for today, Savi. I appreciated having you here. Thank you.
I appreciate you. Thank you. I will talk to you later.
See you later, Savi. Bye. Bye.
Goodbye.
Guys. It's over. Women were spoken to. Guys, she's so mature. Am I grooming her? I'm like, you're so mature for your age. I don't even know her age. What if she's like calling herself a hag, but like she's around my age? She's like also 18 forever. Yeah, she said it on the collab. Wait, did she? Wait, what? Did she? Didn't she say 32? Oh my god. Guys, is that truly hag level? 32 hag? 32? No, 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 no. I mean, I guess it's a hag if you're like 16 and you're like just getting into the mommy sort of thing. Thanks for having me. Sorry for so much scuff. You really weren't that scuffed. I think your model looked great. I love how you have like your hands and we can see you moving them around in every stream. Very nice. I wish I could get my fucking leap motion to work so I could do that too. Would be pretty cool. But yeah. Savi, you did awesome. See, everyone loves Savi. Lucy, appreciate Savi. Chatty, appreciate Savi. Everybody appreciate. Call me later, I can help you. Guys, is this Riz? Atomic Meltdown, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the fucking cringe empire. Chatty, that's going to be fucking it for me this week. I am still writing a goddamn script, and it is going. But is it going well? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. Savi! Thank you so much for the 10 gifts, Savi. I appreciate it. Thank you. Scripted? Yeah, scripted. Yeah, it's scripted. All of my YouTube videos are scripted. I know there are YouTubers who are able to be like, oh, I'll just write down bullet points and I'll yap about it. I could probably do that, but I wouldn't like the end result because I don't like the way I talk on stream. I'm just like, after anything, I'm like, wow, you did a shit fucking piss poor job at that. Take your time with them. There is no rush. Guys, there's no rush. I'm gonna do it. Little by little, bit by bit. I have the power, and I will fucking succeed. You love the way I talk on stream? Aww. Chatty, they like me. Chatty, they actually like me. What does this mean? Sometimes I want to raid people, like certain people, but then they're always in a collab. I feel like there's some people who are the dead opposite of me, and they're just always fucking collabing, and I'm usually not collabing. I feel like it's awkward to raid during collabs because they can barely ever talk to you in response. Lucy made a new friend, yeah. Chatty, I've done it! How many friends have I collected at this point? Count the fucking females. Count my fucking Riz. We got Savi. Huh. Yeah, we Anyway, Right. Anyway. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's raid Philly, and we almost never get to do that. You know, it's usually, times usually don't line up like that, but today it does, so let's fucking take advantage of it. Go say hi to Philly and Fried Butter, thank you for the gift, I appreciate it. Blah, 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 thank you. Also, Averox, thank you for the sub. Welcome. Blah, blah. We dropping in for a raid, homies. Chatty, I am the best raider of all time. I have the best raid emotes of all time. Look at me. We have the most... Wait, what does that say? Am I the asshole for joining the Lucy raid? You're the asshole for implying that anyone would not appreciate my raid. Everyone loves me, don't they? Do they not adore me? Is there anyone on the planet who can say that they hate Lucy Pyre? No one would say that, because they don't know who I am. Why would you say that you don't love somebody that you're not even aware exists, bro? There's not enough people know me to hate me. I enjoyed my stay. I enjoyed my stay as well. I hope you guys had a good time.
Thanks for the
I had a
great
very
week,
good
Lucy.
week, I think.
We love you, Duns.
Yes.
Get some much-deserved rest
Thank
and
you,
recharge
Shield.
for next week.
Chatty, I love you. Thank you for a nice week. Next week should be pretty fun because I think next week should have the box opening. Let me check. Yeah, Friday should be the box opening. So it's going to be a fun, eventful week with a hand cam, bare fucking minimum. With that said, please have a good rest of your weekend. Remember that Lucy loves you very, very much and is very parasocial for you. And also go follow Savi. Mwah! Bye, Chatty. Bye, 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 bye.